saw him today. College football. I'm like, if that safety is going to sit out there single high, I'm going to run play action. That forced him to come down, and my receiver was able to get on his hip, and I had to throw a pass over the shoulder, but away from the inside. I had to throw it to the outside zone, and I was able to do that. And that's how I scored my second touchdown. But that's how hard that game was today.
Man, you're making me want to buy Madden.
It was fun. I played Dragon Age too, because that game has gotten me woke. So it's so woke. I've been playing.
Oh, you woke.
Yeah, I'm woke now. I'm playing that game.
You a DEI candidate. You about that DEI life.
Yeah, that Dragon Age is fun. So
why are you so woke?
Yeah,
you're killing gaming, bro.
Woke.
You're killing gaming. It's your fault. Gaming sucks. Cause you
that
woke.
game got me super woke.
Oh shit. Yeah, I plan to play Dragon Age 2 as well.
That's fun. It's fun.
Right now, Don't play it.
I'm playing it. I'm gonna play it.
Don't play Dragon Age.
I like Dragon Age.
Yeah, don't play number 2. I like Dragon Age. I played all of them.
Oh no, Dragon Age 2 is trash. Dragon Age 2 is trash.
It's trash. Don't play Dragon Age.
What are we talking about 2 for? I beat that game. We're talking about the new one, Awakening.
Oh, you meant Dragon Age 2, not Dragon Age number 2.
As well. I'm sorry. Let me speak the Queen's English. You know, play Dragon Age as well.
There you go. Thank you.
Gotta speak the Queen's English. You know, not this low-educated, you know, free public school education.
It's your accent, you know. Sometimes I just don't understand it.
That's the Puerto Rican. That's racist.
I have way too much melanin in me to be racist.
That's racist saying that. Saying you can't be racist is racist. Oh man, Extreme, how you been doing, my brother? Man's putting on the cocoa butter. Look at that.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, people are gonna say I look ashy, you know. I'm just like
put it on the cocoa butter. He ready. He's moisturizing.
He ran in the chocolate. Yeah, he ran in the chocolate thunder. Nigga handed him the Vaseline.
For all Australians, you know, very good brand, especially if you're melanated, you know.
Oh,
okay, go ahead. We got some brand promotion right there.
My man lathering up with that Diddy oil. Oh man, what we doing here? Oh man.
And
live on the podcast.
Then the joke was over. And then it died. There he died, never to be seen again. That joke is over. We're gonna move on.
Oh snap! My man got that Diddy oil, boy. He ready. He's going on.
He took it too far.
He's going for some booty. He's like, what Xbox podcast are you bringing onto the channel? He ready. That's just. Oh shit! I never seen him do moisturize live on the air. That's the first. That's the first. I swear to God.
Yo. This isn't the first time I've done it on this channel. What are you talking about?
Oh shit! Oh man, oh shit! Oh man, you're gonna get no Alex. He's gonna invite you on his live stream on Saturday.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
He's like, hey, you got the lotion already? Let's go.
You're the worst.
Oh,
you are the worst. Have we determined how bad you are?
I appreciate you, my brother.
The worst.
I'll let you know if I'm ever near Melbourne. I'll let you know if I'm ever. That's that word, Melbourne. Melbourne.
Yeah, there Melbourne. You go.
You know what? I'm not even gonna front. I'm American, Melbourne. All right, I'm American. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
You're just hearing that.
I understand. Extreme, like somebody said, Extreme is a pretty man.
Oh my God! We're gonna move forward. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna move away from this topic. That's what we're gonna do.
Craig, you even put in the chat. Craig said M is a pretty brown man.
Hey, he ain't wrong though. You know, like. My mama told me so. My mama told me.
The chat's like, yo, what the hell is going on? And this is, oh man, fellas, what's going on? How's everything?
Yeah, man, everything's great. Hey, listen, before we get started, okay? Public service announcement. All right, you guys that do not have YouTube Premium, I don't know what kind of life you're living, but it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. I know there are ad blockers and everything, but most of you go through your phone anyway. And let's face it, the app is just easier to use. Yes, you can get Brave on your phone. I know you can. I did it for like a day. And listen, it's better than standard YouTube. Okay, any of you, let's put it this way. Any of you that watch ads on YouTube, I apologize on behalf of the world. What are you doing? Do anything else. Get Brave, get ad blockers, do anything. I'm sorry. Hey, listen. I empathize with all creators that rely on advertising and everything for their channels, but no one should be subjected to YouTube ads. Oh my God. I haven't had, so 2 days ago, I lost my YouTube premium, right? Mm-hmm. For about a day and a half. And I watch YouTube with ads. It's hell. It's hell. It's atrocious. It makes Amazon ads look good. It's awful. It's awful. And P-Rock, your streams, oh my God, impossible to watch. Impossible to watch with ads. Impossible to watch. I'm telling you, you're just getting started. You're just getting fired up. And then it's like YouTube every 10 minutes, ad. Listen. And they're not even good ads. They're not even good ads.
I gotta go fucking do this shit myself, man. But that shit's
listen, man. Listen, you need to pick the ads. You need to pick the ads that you put on. You know, put something interesting.
I don't think you can pick. You can pick the ads you want. I don't think you can. I think you can only place the timestamps, but you can't pick.
Oh man, that's awful. Because I'm just telling you, these are just garbage ads. I'm not even entertaining. Listen. If I'm going to have to be subject to ads, I want ads for like, I don't know, high heels or lipstick or other female products, so I can at least look at a pretty face while I'm sitting there. you know,
you don't want that commercial of an old guy taking fiber.
I'm telling you. Or YouTube, listen, YouTube, I meet you halfway. Let me pick my ads. Let me pick them. It's okay. I can pick them. Yes. Listen, I want to be advertised sexy lingerie, you know, for like females only though. Like, I want to see. Have you guys ever been to France? You ever seen the like perfume ads in France? I mean, those things are basically just porn with a product placement. That's basically what I want, because that's what the ads for perfume in France are. They are pornography with a product placement at the end. Perfume, like they don't have the shot. They will have the shot over. Yeah.
This is for you. I'll let the video. You know, I know there's a little delay, but this one's for you. Yeah. This is a Latino, a Dominican content creator. He does little skits. This is literally you right now. This is you. This is literally you. This is you right now. Ready? I'm gonna play it right now. Hold on, let me blast the thing. This is you right now. This is literally you right now.
Yo, y'all got ads?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I didn't know. I was surrounded by broke.
What the fuck you mean?
Nah, I don't have ads.
You don't have ads?
No. I have the premium shit. I'm like a premium guy.
Oh, so what? You think you better than everybody?
Nah, that's just crazy though. I didn't know I was amongst like so much poverty. Like that's crazy.
Is that what?
Yeah, that's what y'all be doing over here though. Like every time y'all watch YouTube, y'all just be watching the ads and shit. Whatever they.
I mean, we skip them.
Yeah, they just advertising to y'all, huh? Y'all some consumers. Y'all just let me see what's for sale. That's very ghetto, bro. You come to my crib, bro. Whenever you want, come to my crib. YouTube, never see an ad, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I do that, but it's coming back on finally. So, yo, I bet you when Beyonce get off the horse be horny.
That's you right now. He's like, wow, Puerto Rock. I thought the military pays well. You got ads?
Yeah. Hey, no, listen. No, what he said is 100% true. Like, I co-sign that. I go to my family's place and I can't watch YouTube because they've got ads. I can't do it, and I can't put my account on because I don't want them to like fuck up my algorithm and like my search and everything. Like, I don't want to see. I don't know, whatever the fuck they see over there, like, it's garbage. I don't want the home screen. And also, all of you that have, like, Brave and ad blockers, you can't put it on your big screen TV. I watch YouTube all the fucking time. I watch interior design shows. I need to see it on my 77-inch.
That's like your main, like...
There's gaming, there's interior design, and then there's, like, audiophile stuff.
But I'm talking about in terms of, like, Like compared to Disney Plus or HBO Max or Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah, way more
is your
YouTube,
main-
way more
Oh,
YouTube.
okay, that's
way
right.
more
Okay.
YouTube. Like I've got they told me the stats to make me feel guilty about it, as if I didn't feel bad enough. They say you spent 6,000 hours watching YouTube over the last 2 years or some shit, or that you've had premium. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right, because I'd use it for everything. Like I'm going to sleep, oh, YouTube playlist, lo-fi beats, boom, asleep. Like, oh, I'm driving in the car, downloaded video. You know, these are where the podcasts are coming in. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm cleaning. I have like interior design when I'm cleaning. That's how my space looks so inspired. Thank you, people. Thank you for saying. Hey, but the point is, you're like crazy with ads.
dude.
Nah, never,
Oh, snap.
ever. Are you kidding? I've got YouTube Premium back now. Thank God.
Oh,
my
man.
God, you plebes living in that ad life.
Plebes.
Listen, ad block is good. Ad block is good. Do what you got to do. Okay. I listen. For my TV, I gotta have premium because otherwise everything else I could get an ad block for. But hey, listen, you're like crazy if you're watching ads on YouTube. Do what you got. You don't have to pay YouTube. Do what you gotta do. Pirate this shit, but don't watch the ads. Like fuck. Damn. Oh, you know what? Don't be broke. Okay, just pay the premium. All right. And if you want to pay it cheaper, get in the family group. In a family group, you can have up to 6 people. Start a family group with your friends, okay? And that will make the price affordable. That's what I did.
No,
I started a family group.
Extreme is mad that
God
y'all
damn.
ain't got YouTube Premium. He doesn't want a world where
telling
people live in ads. He wants an
And you know
ad-free
what?
world.
You know what it explains, Roderick? It explains why no one ever watches my videos to the end. Because I'm putting out 2-hour videos. You're not going to stay there for 17 ads.
Hey,
That explains it. You probably get your ad number 2. You're like, fuck this guy. Like, it's not that important. It's not that deep. Stop watching ads, and then you'll enjoy my channel a lot more. No. Brian is listen. Here are my staples. Okay. YouTube Premium. I don't use YouTube Music. Jesus, that's crap. Spotify Premium, obviously. Netflix Premium, the highest tier. Duh, you gotta have 4K. You know, even though the sound is not as good as Blu-ray, you know, I kind of wish that they would break that up. What else do I have? And then everything else is kind of like a shuffle, you know. I have I have some services that I actually get from other people, like Disney Plus and Disney Plus. In Australia, you have Binge, and then a few of the other ones, you know, the superficial supplementary networks, subscribing services and everything. Game Pass is like once every 5 years, you know, so that's also in the rotation. You know, I'm an Xbox gamer too. I have a PC, you know, and then I guess PlayStation Plus is also a staple because I've had PlayStation Plus continuously for like 8 years or something. I don't know, 6 years, probably 6, closer to 6 than 8, most likely. But yeah, there's that. So listen. And then at one point I tried Apple Music. But Apple Music is very shit. It's incredibly shit. I'm sorry, but you can have Tidal and you can have Spotify. If you have Apple, I guess you have Apple stuff. It makes sense that you have Apple Music, but Spotify is better. Just app interface wise, it's just got a lot more features. But hey, listen, get off of YouTube ads. Do what you gotta do, man. Go and ask your ex for her account password. Do what you gotta do. Like, ask your brother-in-law, you know. Ask the guy who has YouTube Premium to add you to his YouTube Premium family account. There you go.
Well, we all broke. So says Extreme.
So says Extreme.
You know, what if you're a Game Pass gamer but not a YouTube Premium subscriber? That's like the brokest of the broke.
I would rather be a YouTube Premium subscriber than a Game Pass gamer. I'm sorry, man. Listen, YouTube is just way more entertaining, you know, and it has exclusives.
That's what's up. Oh man, all right. And we got the judge, the brain. What's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, you got YouTube Premium? You got YouTube Premium?
No, I got YouTube TV.
Oh shit! Oh, he upper class. He got first class. He said he went for the whole shebang. That's like $80
What the hell
a month,
is YouTube
right?
TV?
So YouTube
TV
is cable.
See?
Just think about cable being
It's
streamed.
pretty much cable, but by YouTube.
Yeah.
So in other words, what he's saying is you just got business class. He's first class.
Oh, he's first class.
The
I get
water
that.
is
I
already
get
at
that.
the chair.
I see that.
The
I see
water's
that.
already at the chair.
What you're saying is, I go to the airport comes to him.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Oh,
He's
man.
like, hey, I'm ready. Dala, where are you? He's a meal downtown. Dala, I bet. Word closures. They land the plane. They take off.
Oh man.
No.
So what's going on, George?
I'm good. I was listening to your conversation and it's crazy. So when I get on YouTube on my computer, I got malware antivirus, and it doubles as an ad blocker as well too. So whenever I see a bunch of ads on YouTube, that should take care of it right away. It may be like a 5-second delay, but after that, I don't see any ads. That's good. Then watching YouTube on my phone is a different issue, and I concur with M. Because some of the ads that I see is crazy. It's either I'm getting, I'm not even going to say it because the shit is really out there. It's like,
like I get some of the weirdest commercials, man. Like,
Yeah.
need more fiber. I'm like, why the fuck would
Nah.
you give me this commercial? Like, yo, I run a gaming channel. How about giving me a gaming commercial? Not
wish
one
I was
gaming
getting that.
commercial. No, not even one.
I wish I was.
Hey,
getting
they give you what you need, not what you want.
I know, right? I gotta get like food with probiotics. I'm like, what the fuck is you saying?
Nah,
You have
I get-
problems
nah,
with irregularity? I'm like, what?
Nah, man,
Now you're trying to
I get aphrodisiac. I mean, aphrodisiac. No,
the fuck
yeah,
you-
I
you-
don't need this.
Oh shit, this guy. What? Oh shit.
don't
They're
need
trying
that.
to get. Oh shit, he's getting Blue Chew commercials. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, shit like that. I was like, I don't need this. What the hell
Oh,
is
shit.
this?
Man, he got Blue Chew commercials. Extreme be getting Diddy. Extreme and Craig got that Diddy oil commercials and shit. Man,
Oh,
what the hell's
man.
going on here? Oh man, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and YouTube-
my
and YouTube-
commercials are stupid. They're the Twitter commercials, the ones where you've got like a streamer playing this game and they're moving side to side, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's so interesting." And I'm like, "Why? Why is this like literally the worst type of commercials you could put in front of me?
I
Like,
hate
put a
your
Mercedes
ads.
car or a Porsche or something. Like, put something that I'm interested. You know what I'm interested in, because I watch things about German cars all the time. Like, sell me a lifestyle I can't afford. That's what I'm looking for.
Twitter ads are bad. The ads they put, I'm
Awful
like,
ads.
I don't even know how you guys come up with this.
Bro.
Like, not even nothing. All right, shout out to the chat and the super chats here. We got Jimmy Harrison with the first super chat, $10. Thank you so much, Jimmy. He says, laugh out loud. Love my brother Extreme. Good to see you, brothers. Much love. I think he's team YouTube Premium as well. He ain't trying to play that. He's like, hide the money, y'all. We got broke people around. He's like, that's messed up.
Hey, listen. This podcast is about to spiral into what is it? Into subscription wise, because Atropod just said that, hey, Apple Music isn't shit. It is. I tried it. It's unbearable. They gave it to me for free and I rejected it.
It's
That's how
terrible.
bad it is.
I know.
It's awful. It's really bad. Really bad. It's like compared to like the only person who would
I use
think Apple
Spotify.
Music is good is a person that doesn't have Spotify. Yeah, you should have
Yeah,
Spotify.
Spotify's amazing.
Spotify is. Do you see that? Do you see that, Atropod? Do you see what he just said? Yeah,
it's amazing.
go ahead and try Apple Music Podrock. It is goddamn awful.
You know what I miss?
What's
I
up?
miss Microsoft Media Player and fucking Zoom. That's what I miss.
Zoom was great.
Yeah.
Zoom was great. I did like Windows Media
Zoom,
Player.
Unbeatable.
Yeah. Yeah.
LimeWire
I
and
miss-
Zoom,
Yeah,
the ultimate combo.
especially because you could put your LimeWire songs through your Zoom and other devices.
it was perfect. It was unbeatable combo. LimeWire and Zoom couldn't be beat. Gordo
Atropod, why are you
P23.
taking this? Why are you taking this personally? It's shit. Everyone
Who's in
in the comments will tell you that it's shit. If we did a poll right now and say Apple Music shit, the majority will say it's shit.
All right,
It is.
All right, let's do a poll. We'll do a poll. Worst.
This whole podcast will
Worst-
just talk about Apple Music versus Spotify.
Worst.
We need a new
music-
war. Xbox already lost. I'm sorry, Doc Dark, but we need a new one.
He admitted it. He's like, he doesn't know what to talk about. He saw his last video or his last live. He's like, what do we do now? Worst music.
I didn't watch his last live. I haven't watched
You gotta see it.
Doc Dark in ages, but he doesn't watch me, so it's on. I'm only keeping him
Oh
the
my
same.
god! So let's see. I put Spotify, even though there's no way people could vote Spotify. But that's just crazy. But you never know. Apple Music, and what's the next one? Amazon Music, because they have Amazon Music, right?
Nah, no one even cares about Amazon Music.
So it
You
might
have
be
to
the
do
worst.
Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music. Those are the
Tidal's
big
still
three
around?
that I can. Yeah, Tidal is there. Tidal does this thing.
I can add Tidal.
Audiophiles like it. What's the other one?
So I got Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Tidal.
All right,
about
what's the question though?
Worst music streaming app.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So I started the poll.
But then I feel like it won't be Apple Music because Amazon Music is there. You know, like you have to choose that.
That what is Amazon Music worse?
Hey, Amazon Music is so bad. I'm not interested. I'd never even tried it, even though it's part of my Prime subscription.
Oh man. Oh man.
Like you know when something is included, but you're just like
yeah, technically,
nah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is part of the Amazon, and I don't use
Like
it.
technically, you and I don't need to pay for policy for Spotify, but we're both like, nah, fuck that. Like,
Oh shit. Gordo P23 with the $2 super chat. He says, "Smash that like or get out." Damn, that's it. All you gotta do is hit the like button to stay. You know, some people be like, "I'm gonna stay anyway, and I ain't hitting shit." What you gonna do about it? Well, nothing. Can't do shit about it. Can't do nothing.
But you know what? But
You know what I could
crazy,
do?
though?
I can add commercials. Don't make me hit the commercial button. Oh, now just play it, man. What are you gonna say, Judge?
I was going to say, you know what's crazy though about Amazon? Amazon is really getting over on us because we pay like $148 for this fucking subscription, and we still get commercials on fucking Prime
because
TV.
they
I hate
added
Yo.
that shit. They added that,
I hate
Yo.
that shit.
and they said, "Oh, but if you want to go back to what you already had, pay an extra $3 a month."
Man, suck my
So
dick.
I gotta pay extra to get back what I already had from the get go. That's some shit. That is some shit right there.
Yes, it
You
is.
gotta
Yep.
pay.
Definitely.
You gotta pay extra to get back what was already part of the original plan. That's some crazy shit right there.
I mean, think about it. That's what Xbox did, though. They took away day and date, and then they were like, "Hey,
They
we
split
heard
it.
you like this feature. Go up, go upstairs. It's not on this level no more. Upstairs, VIPs only."
Oh snap! This shit is wild, bro. All right, shout out to the chat. Hey, got over 200 viewers. You know, hit the like button. You know, hit up the poll real quick. Thank you so much for rocking out. Your only friend is YouTube Streets, Border Rock 77 with the crew, Extreme, Craig. We got the judge. I don't know what the antagonizer in chief is. He's probably on the phone. He's probably on the phone making sure, finalizing the final few details of Halo and Gears coming to
Yeah,
PlayStation.
signing them up. Yeah, signing the contracts.
He wants to make sure. He wants to make sure that it's pro ready. You know what I'm saying? So you got to forgive J Dub. J Dub's doing he's making sure the whole contract is fulfilled by Microsoft.
He's making sure the remaster is on the way. He knows what's up.
Oh,
He knows what's up.
yeah. Glassdoor Gamer says, "Remember when MS made Zune Music, Xbox Music? Oh yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember Zune became Xbox, then Xbox became what was that?
Groove
Groove
music.
Groove.
And then they just shut that shit down. Oh wow, damn Glassdoor, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Groove Music. I remember when they shut.
That's
that shit
another
down.
thing that Microsoft is very bad at. Keeping actual brands relevant. Like, what is it that they're about to take away? No, it was Dell that was about to take that away. But they had so many brands. Like, for example, the Surface. The Surface is dead.
Yeah.
Like, you're just like, for like, I don't know. Remember they were really hot? During my uni days, they were like, yeah, you had the Surface. That was like having the new MacBook. People with MacBooks want to have a Surface because it was so cool. Now it's like,
they don't know how to keep it
okay.
current. I know what you mean. Like Xbox.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh snap! Oh man! Break out the Diddy oil. All right, shout out to Class.
No, they'll tell you, Porter, this is a PlayStation channel, but you talk about Xbox so much, huh?
Oh
Why do that? Why you do that?
Shit. Man, they're gonna hate the
Why you do
first
that?
topic. They're about to hate the first topic, man. Oh man. Oh Lord. And this just came out. See, listen. When I did the titles yesterday, I did it with whatever. But this came out today. I'm like, I gotta talk about this. Like, I gotta talk about this. You know what I'm saying? This is some fresh Diddy oil right here that we got. All right.
Oh,
so man. So here we go. This is right here. Microsoft gaming business falls short despite Activision. Right. By Aaron Holmes. And this article came out today. Right. Pretty much like 4 hours ago or so. And it says right here, let me read it to you guys, right? In 2021, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella faced a choice involving the company's Xbox and cloud gaming business. The company could either acquire major game studios to drive more subscriptions to its nascent Game Pass subscription service, or it could wind down its games business entirely. Nadella told two people at the time. Nadella took the first path, acquiring Elder Scrolls maker Bethesda Studio for $7 billion in 2021 and Call of Duty maker Activision Blizzard for $75.4 billion in the fall of 2023. So far, the returns on the investments appear unimpressive. In the year to June, Microsoft's gaming business revenue grew 5.8%, well below the 11% target set for the purpose of calculating part of Nadella's compensation, according to securities filing. That growth excludes revenue of Activision since its acquisition, but includes Game Pass. Gaming was the only section of his pay evaluation that fell short of Microsoft's goals. Meanwhile, in the 3 months ending September 30, Microsoft indicated that its gaming division didn't grow at all without the first-time contribution of Activision revenue in the quarter. Many investors, Microsoft's performance in gaming ranks is likely less important than its progress in artificial intelligence. Questions about whether the company's big investments in new data center will generate a return have weighed on investors' minds and are likely the major reason why the stock rose only 12% last year, well below the number for every other big tech firm. Even so, given the sheer amount of Microsoft has spent on game expansion, the Activision purchase was its biggest ever. The outcome of Nadella's gaming bet is important in the long run. $70 billion is not a pittance. It's a lot of cash. They might lose money in the short term, which is fine, as long as they can prove that in the long run, Game Pass is a solid source of recurring revenue, said Wedbush analyst Michael Patcher. Uncharted territory. Microsoft first launched its Game Pass subscription service in 2017. It charges customers $12 to $20 per month to access a library of PC and Xbox games from any device. By launching the service, Microsoft is forging into uncharted territories. The company hopes to prove a business model that is now omnipresent in movies and television streaming can also prove successful in video games. Big gaming firms like Activision have historically been reluctant to put their games on an all-you-can-play subscription service, worried they would make less money than they do by selling games outright at $60 to $70 apiece. Buying Activision allowed Microsoft to change that dynamic. Since then, however, several leading game studios have resisted Microsoft's pitch that they should put their titles on Game Pass in exchange for fees that Microsoft offers to pay to the gaming studios, according to people familiar with the discussions. I just think the majority of the game market doesn't really want a Game Pass, like the one Microsoft is offering, said Gus Zinn, a portfolio manager of the Macquarie Science and Technology Fund, which holds roughly $400 million in Microsoft stock and has kept its Microsoft position roughly flat over the past year. Oh, wow. So we're talking shareholders here not feeling Game Pass. This is a shareholder or managing a portfolio for shareholders. $400 million, invested in Microsoft. Interesting. Microsoft also hoped the Activision deal would attract game developers to rent its Azure cloud servers. But Activision wasn't using Azure prior to the deal. It still rents servers from Google Cloud and Amazon Web Services while primarily relying on its own servers for development, according to someone with direct knowledge of the situation and another person briefed on it. Yo, that would be crazy if freaking Call of Duty is not on Azure cloud servers. That can't be right. That shit is wild. We're going to have to deep dive. I'm going to have to research on that one, bro, because that shit is wild. Yeah. There's no way
Call of Duty sound right.
That don't sound right at all. I got to look into that. Because that shit will be wild if that shit's still on Google Cloud and Amazon Web Services. Yo. Pushing a new business model. Between launch and 2021, the number of Game Pass subscribers grew to 18 million, Microsoft reported. Since 2022, Microsoft has stopped regularly reporting annual numbers, although it said in February last year that Game Pass has grown 36% since 2022 to 34 million subscribers. Before completing the Activision acquisition, Microsoft targeted having over 100 million Game Pass subscribers by 2030, meaning it would have to triple its current subscriber base in 5 years or grow at a rate of 40% annually, which would be faster than its rate of growth every year since 2020. Game Pass recap. Microsoft Xbox Game Pass will need to triple subscriptions by 2030 to reach its goal of 100 million subscribers. I wonder if they still have that goal of 100 million by 2030.
Well, it's going to be interesting to hear their outlook. When they do their meeting at the end of their first Q. So it'll be interesting to see what that's going to be.
I wonder if they still have that outlook. If they still believe they can 100 million by 2030.
Yeah,
They should still have it because it's the cumulative total. They've never actually made it a concurrent subscriber count. So for me, I'm like, you might as well keep it.
But what's cumulative total? The value of a cumulative total, cumulative total means just how many people subscribed and left.
That's right. It's a meaningless number.
Yeah, it's a meaningless number. Like concurrent is the right number. Like you want 100 million
Exactly.
concurrent people.
Yeah, you want
That's
them
the
all.
number.
But they've never said.
Yeah, that's true.
They've never said active. They never said concurrent. So it's always been a false flag anyway. So that's what I mean. Like they have no reason to change it because it's always been meaningless. It doesn't matter what the number is. The target could be 1 billion, and it will change nothing because it's not concurrent. I think they're just lying to investors. I think that all they want to do is have a number that sounds big. For example, you see a lot of people online, they do calculations, don't they? They're like, oh, that 30 million subscribers multiplied by 15 or by 20. This is how much they make a year. And it's like, no, that's how much they will make theoretically if everyone was subscribing every month.
And paid the same amount. The PC gamers ain't paying that amount. Theirs is cheaper.
Exactly. Yeah. And then you have the people on the $1 deal or the people that converted many years of Game Pass, so it's like...
And the people using Microsoft Rewards.
Exactly, so it's just like, even if that's a smaller subsection, the point is the number is meaningless anyway, because at the end of the day, even the 30 million number is a complete lie. It's a complete made up. And it's not made up from nothing, but it is useless as it is. That's how I find out how many grains of sand are in the world. It's like, okay, what are you going to do with that information?
Interesting. The company previously included Game Pass growth as one of the metrics that determined CEO Satya Nadella's pay package, but it eliminated that provision in October 2023 after it failed to meet Game Pass growth targets in the prior 2 years. When reached for comment, a Microsoft spokesperson referred to Nadella's remarks to shareholders in October that Game Pass has set a new revenue record in the quarter prior and that a record number of people has signed up for Game Pass on the day Microsoft published Activision's new Call of Duty Black Ops 6 title. Some shareholders say Activision's contribution won't matter much as long as Microsoft generates growth in other areas like cloud and artificial intelligence software sales. Activision has been disappointing, said Denny Fish, a Janus Henderson Investors portfolio manager who oversees two funds that include a total of more than $800 million in Microsoft stock as of November. Denny Fish said Activision has been disappointing, and this guy manages more than $750 million in Microsoft stock. So this ain't no pony. But, somebody's going to make pony salt videos and blame PlayStation fanboys on what a portfolio manager says. It's going to happen. We're going to get blamed for Danny Fish.
Yeah.
So I guess Danny Fish is a PlayStation fanboy. It's also a business that had some degree of consistency over like a 3 to 5 year period, but was highly volatile from year to year because you're so dependent on the big releases like Call of Duty. However, Microsoft's heavy spending on data centers for AI is a bigger drag on its stock price than Activision deal, Fitch said. And that's it, man. So, wow. Like, this article is a little bit eye-opening because it's referencing quotes from, like, portfolio managers. So, this ain't like, us or whatchamacallit, or, fanboys or IGN or Destin and Gary or anything like that. Like, this is quoting actual like shareholders or portfolio managers and how they view things, right? So, I'll start with Craig, man. What do you think about that? Like,
it's interesting, Reed. If you're into the whole financial number thing, sounds like a pretty interesting read. If you have a tablet or something like that, you're you're waiting on a pizza. It sounds like a nice read. Or you do audio books. Have it read to you. It's just interesting. I'll dive deeper into it this later this week. I guess I'm feeling up to it. I feel better. But yeah. I'm just like I said, these numbers are coming out, and it's no reason to go back and forth with people. Even like your brother was saying, Doc Dark. There's it's over. So yeah, you get these numbers that are coming out, and where the expectations were, and the M was just mentioning is it. Do they still have the same amount? What do they think they're going to get now? And did Call of Duty help them as far as increasing their Game Pass subscribers? But also, you got to separate Microsoft from Xbox, even though Xbox did get absorbed by Microsoft. It's just that's what I've been trying to do and talk to people about. Like, you got to separate them. But an interesting read, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Extreme. Any inputs on this?
Yo.
I know you always talked about how Microsoft should have handled Game Pass, but this is pretty interesting. Hearing quotes from portfolio managers. These aren't fanboys or analysts even. These are the people, like one of them, not impressed with Activision, and he manages $800 million of assets in Microsoft. So that's like, oh shit. And these guys, they don't care about fanboy games, like in terms of identity. He's just straight money. He just look, a guy like him just manages like, are we making money over this? That's it. They don't care about the whole gaming culture or whatever. Probably not even a gamer at all. Looking things from perspective of managing millions of dollars. So to hear a comment saying not impressed with Activision, that's like, whoa.
I think that I can't really talk specifically about where he's coming from. That's just a complete total of the world. But I think it shows that the people that make the economy are us, right? We are the small people, we are the middle class, we are the consumers, we are the people that buy into the product and everything like that. And so it shows that when we see something that makes no sense to us and has not enough consumer benefit, or the value proposition isn't strong enough for us to partake in it in en masse, then the people on the other side, the people like him, the portfolio managers, are going to see that play out in their numbers, and they are going to comment on the same reality. Because I think a lot of people, they think that people like Phil Spencer, Satya or something, they think that wealth equals intelligence. So they think that, because these guys are executives, they must be smarter than us and everything. But at the end of the day, we drive the economy. And this is economy. This is about trade, right? Do we trade our money and our time for these products and products and services? But when we come over here every single day and we keep telling you, like, listen, Game Pass is a great value, but it's not all that. It's not all by itself. Exclusives matter. These things matter. And people then try to think that, that will not translate because, oh my God, a person like Phil, Satya, whomever decided to bet on the strategy. But it's like, no, it has to make sense to the consumer at the end of the day. Actually, at the start of the day, it has to make sense to the consumer, because the way the consumer behaves is what dictates what these financial guys see at the end of the day. So I think it just shows that there is a direct correlation between the feelings that are often expressed on podcasts and that are shown in, like, the sales data and the charts and everything else that we can take a look at. And then ultimately what these guys that are, the investors get to see on their end. And the thing is, I feel like that person can tell you that Activision has been disappointing, but he couldn't tell you why. Right? Whereas we can tell you why. We can tell you why we're not interested, why that didn't change many things for Xbox. So that's what I think about it.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Whoa.
We live?
We live. Oh man. Oh, you done talking? You done talking to Phil Spencer? You're making sure the Halo and Gears gonna have pro enhancements?
Oh, absolutely. Not only that, they got VR versions included. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Man. Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Y'all-
He's making sure it's VR ready. So then
But you
Phil
got
got,
that
so
$70 ready.
Phil's about to fulfill his promise.
Absolutely.
Provide high fidelity VR. He said it.
It's just 4 games for the Rock. It's just 4 games.
Oh, man. All right. So we were just talking about the article. You probably seen it already, where some of the investors aren't happy with Game Pass and
Oh yeah.
and what you
Yeah.
So I know you read it, right? But let me go to the brain, Judge. We need your
Yo,
verdict. What's going on?
man, my verdict is the same as always. Microsoft and Xbox is bullshit. All right, that's the bottom
Oh
line.
man.
Okay,
Mm.
you know, as far as Xbox being in trouble, you don't say. I mean, fuck. I mean, if Ray Charles was still alive, he would have told you that. He could have saw that shit coming.
Oh, he said he could see that shit. He said Stevie Wonder sees that shit.
I mean, it's a whole lot to really unpack within our article, and that's something that I would really like to read for myself. But you know, it's. I'm gonna say Xbox to me is at the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised 5 years from now people will admit it, or at least it will be admitted besides by other people besides us, like in mainstream media, that you know Xbox was nothing more than an experiment for Microsoft that started in 2001 and it's just starting to fail miserably. As far as game and it been failing miserably with the exception of Xbox 360, and to me that's a fluke. But I don't even want to get into all of that. I just want to stay, you know, I just want to stay on this particular
360 was a
subject.
fluke.
360 era was a fluke.
Ooh.
Concerning Game Pass, and I'm gonna give credit to
dude, you getting spicy. You getting spicy.
Mm.
You getting
Man, look,
spicy, dude. You getting
Xbox.
spicy.
Happened there. Yeah.
You getting
Xbox
spicy.
as a division was, you know, received its first strike from me back in 2005. And the reason why Xbox received its first strike from me back in 2005 is because of I think the original Xbox had a lot of life and power left in it before. I mean, but
Before
Xbox
they cut it off.
before they cut it off. And to me, that says a lot because that's their system. It's like if you are the manufacturer of your system and you're not supporting your system, then it doesn't make sense for me to think that anybody else would should support your system. And I know they did. I understand that they did it. You know, they wanted to beat Sony out of the gate by 1 year, but they could have took a page out of Sony book. Remember when or I may be dating myself. Remember when the original PlayStation came out, and the only thing they had to say was $2.99, and they beat the Sega Saturn. Like that's just like that solidified PlayStation's place in gaming. It just said $2.99 compared to the Saturn's $3.99. You know, Microsoft could have did the same thing with the Xbox 360. PlayStation is charging $600. Oh, ours is $3.99. Oh, people would have been happy, and it would have gave and to me that would have gave the 360 more time to cook, whereas it wouldn't have needed so many different revisions, and it certainly probably would not have had that
Red Ring of Death.
Ring of Death, right?
Yeah.
But I digress. As far as Game Pass, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It is. I think it is really lofty, and this is me putting it very nicely. It is very lofty for any exec or anybody to believe that, you know, Game Pass numbers should be at 100 million. I mean, no Xbox console never saw 100 million. I mean, even subscriptions, comparing it to Netflix or Disney Plus, which to me Disney Plus is probably arguably the best streaming service because it has so much material. Maybe Amazon Prime as a second, but my point being is that even with those type of streaming services, their numbers are going down. I mean, if their numbers weren't going down, we probably wouldn't be, us as consumers probably would not be as charged as much as we've been charged with these hikes that we've been seeing over the past 5 years.
Plus.
Yeah,
Disney Plus is crazy.
Yeah, we just talked about Amazon Prime, about 10 minutes ago. As far as the investor or investors not being happy with Activision and them admitting that $70 billion is not a spit in the bucket. Well, no shit, Sherlock. It's oh man, it's these. I'm just trying to find the correct words to articulate myself because it really. I mean, you know what? I'll say this and not end off like this because I don't want to take too much time. The only thing I don't agree with some people on that somebody already said is that you got to separate Microsoft from Xbox. You can't do that because if Xbox was its own separate entity, Xbox would have been out of business years ago.
I agree with that.
Years ago. And that's it. So by it being absorbed by Microsoft, also absorbs all the losses. And you have been saying for years. A lot of us been saying for years. Xbox, I don't pocket watch anybody's pockets except my own. But when was the last time Xbox was actually in the what would be? I guess was in the black and bringing in profit for Microsoft? And to me, I would say I don't know, maybe since I don't know,
they got absorbed.
Xbox 360. Yeah, when they got
Well,
absorbed.
that's why they absorbed them because they weren't making money. That's why I say you got to separate the two. Now that they have absorbed them, that's now we're getting these numbers and things like that because now they have to report. They cannot not report. So,
but Craig, these numbers been skewed since we've been hearing about like we don't hear like when was the last time we heard about sales numbers from Xbox? What, since the Xbox One?
Yeah, 2 to 3.
No,
But,
it's been more than 2 to
get
3 years, like officially. Like they give us.
I think the last time was
engagement.
2015, 2016.
Yeah. Oh.
when they reported sales numbers?
No, maybe when they reported sales
For the
numbers, but
console.
instead of
For the console.
but we've been
It's
getting
like
engagement
2016?
numbers or player numbers. It's like what the fuck is that? That means nothing. And that's my rant. That's it from me.
All right.
I mean, just one thing coming off of what the judge was saying. If you take a look even at the 360 generation, from a portfolio investor's perspective, that also was a total disaster of a generation because the Red Ring of Death cost them at least $1 billion to fix,
Yeah.
So they didn't make as much money. That's at least $1 billion that they should not have had to spend, So from an investment manager's perspective, it's still like they've never really had a successful generation, from Xbox. So, and Microsoft, not only do they follow traditionally, up to this generation, they follow the traditional console model of selling at a loss, but they sell at a loss consistently and by huge amounts. Like, I think, was it the Series S that cost them $100? Like, they take $100 loss on that one each time. Yeah, and then the Series X is like nearly $200, which is like, it's crazy because I don't even think Sony takes as much of a loss as that on the PlayStation 5, even when it came out.
It's profitable now.
Yeah,
for
No, it's profitable now, but I'm saying even when it came out, I don't think they were
yeah.
taking $200 wash on every system. They did that for the PS3, and then they were like, yeah, never again, So yeah, it's crazy that they've never actually, from a portfolio investment standpoint, because he only cares about money coming in and money going out, they should never have been happy at any point in time with the Xbox. Obviously, from a consumer perspective, the 360 was the brightest generation. And, from a long-term perspective, it did expand the user base significantly. So it was still a success. But yeah, if we're talking from the perspective of the article we just read, it's not really ever been good.
And yo, J-Dub.
Yes, sir.
If you've read the article, what do you think about this? I know we talked about it a lot, but to actually get an article that references investors, like,
it's my first mind. It's like, clearly it's not shocking to me, right? Clearly it's not shocking to you. This is just the same shit we've been saying for years now. We've been saying that clearly, right? Because we're in our right mind. We know common sense is saying if we see the numbers every single month, we see those numbers, we're like, guys, something's not adding up. This stuff, I don't care what Phil say about being successful or how he twists his words to make things look better than what it is. Numbers are numbers. You can't lie about numbers. It is what it is. So it's not shocking. And I'm gonna be honest, the fact that those emails leaked in the during the ABK thing, and it shows that they were supposed to be at 50 million Game Pass subscribers by 2025, and they're supposed to be 100 million by 2030. They're nowhere near either of those numbers. And we're seeing these numbers where the Xbox only sold like 4 million units the whole year of 2024. PlayStation sold more than that in 1 month, in just the month of November alone. You can't keep going at that rate, and people not buying it, and people not subscribing to the service. So how are Microsoft really making money with the Xbox console or Game Pass or anything else? It's just, I don't see it. And these developers are asking the same fucking question, guys. Like, how are we making money? How is this sustainable? And now that they're asking these questions, and they're going to get some answers, because Microsoft financials come out, and I think in next week, the
Soon?
week after next,
Yeah.
the
It's here
29th or something
still.
like that.
Yeah, it's here very soon.
Yeah, in detail. And Amy Hood had already said prior that they expect the numbers to be very stagnant, and it's just no growth.
Oh man.
It's no growth, right? So what do? You got Nintendo, their next generation console is coming out soon. Its attention is going to be on that. The attention is going to be on PlayStation 5 and in the PS5 Pro, and all the games that they got coming out. And the fact that Microsoft is putting their games on PlayStation and the Switch, more and more people are going to start looking past the Xbox. They're not going to pay attention to it. And I think maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's Satya and Phil's plan. Well, maybe if we just muddy the water so much, more and more people will leave, and then that'll give us the time that it takes to just wind down the hardware. That way we don't have to offer a next generation hardware, because games are everywhere. Gamers have already moved on. It's such a small install base, where if we say we're not going to make any more hardware, but we're still going to support the games on TVs, on PlayStation, on Nintendo, and other avenues, people will just move on. And the install base is super small, right? They're maybe at 30 million sold, maybe, and that's pushing it. So
I know they're below where they want it to be, but that if
yeah.
the numbers, see, you should be able to. Everybody should be able to collate this. The
Mhm.
numbers are low, therefore that should explain to you all why they're putting their games. Why there's been leaks
Mhm.
of people saying that they're going to put games elsewhere.
Yeah.
So
And
that to me
Craig,
would make sense. That makes sense to me.
I honestly believe these leaks that's coming out, I believe
Mhm.
those leaks are from Microsoft themselves. I believe
Yeah,
they're putting that out there. I
I
think they're
agree because they
purposely
haven't
putting
pushed
that out
back.
there.
Yeah, they haven't pushed back. I heard those rumors. I'm like, well, surely Microsoft will say something.
Yeah, they could
You know,
easily do it.
yeah, they can at least come out and say, no, that's not true, or oh, that
Yeah.
was old. That was old. Yeah, we floated it, but we stay. But the fact that they didn't come out themselves and shut that down, that's when I started. I'm like, all right, well, you know what? Hey, I've been told Flight Sim was coming and
Mhm.
Gears was coming, but the thing with Halo that blew me away. Flight Sim, not so much because Sony actually has a VR system that would match great with that game.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, I just what I'll add here is people gave Jim Ryan shit saying he was a bad executive, and then Porter Rock had said months ago that if them calling this thing Project Latitude, they're that Jim y'all act like Jim Ryan didn't know about that. All right, so as soon as he secured Call of Duty, he was done.
Mhm.
He's like, okay, we're giving them a dev kit. All right, they want our kits. We're gonna start putting games over here. What more is there for him to do? So
Yeah.
except secure Call of Duty, which they were able to push
To
push
do.
and shove. I mean, yeah, they got what they wanted. So
Yeah.
so I just all these people that were saying they were going in the wrong direction, and Jim Ryan don't know what he's doing. He left at the top of his game, so he gives Herman Holtz and the other gentleman. He's got them. I think J Dub. I heard you was talking on Next Gen's podcast. Uh,
Mhm.
all the numbers are in the green or in the black, if you want to look at it like that. So he gave him a healthy race car, and he gave him a
Yeah.
good race car here. So I just the numbers, you all in the audience should be able to say, okay, these numbers are low. This is why these rumors are out about them putting games on PlayStation. Oh, Jim Ryan retired, but Project Latitude was already in effect. Like Porter Rock said, it's
Mhm.
not
While
like
the
they woke
APK
up
was
on.
going on, it was
Yeah.
happening.
But yeah, Yeah, they're not going to wake up on Monday and then say, "Well, you know what? We're going to start making games for PlayStation." That gets negotiated. That takes time
Yeah.
to negotiate. So, and then what games? How many games? Do you all need help using our software? Can we send our
Hmm.
teams over there to you? All that gets negotiated.
The 30% cut.
Yep.
Yeah, all that negotiated. Yeah, that's standard. But yeah, you still that still has to be put in writing. And so yeah, I'm just waiting for these ninjas to come out and say that Sony's going in the wrong direction when all these numbers that are coming out, they got record profits. It's ridiculous. That people were saying that, and now all of a sudden, where they at? They can't. Everywhere I go and look, they hide. So I'm like, I don't know where these guys are at anymore. But it is what
Yeah.
it is. It's just it's unfortunate. I hate it because Xbox has been around for 20 plus years, and it doesn't feel like that, but they've been around for 20 years. And so if this is the way they going out, they going out like a bunch of suckers. That's all I can say.
Well, I mean, there's nothing that they can really do about this. I keep telling people the gamers dictate where they want to be and where they're going.
Yeah.
So this kind of really has nothing to do with Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo, but gamers choose where they want to be. And
Yeah, and all these
gamers have
AAA
already
games.
selected where they want to be, and they just, for whatever reason, they just don't want to be at Xbox.
Yeah, and a lot of these AAA games that are coming out, they're all being Sony has the marketing deals. That's what I'm starting to really notice is a lot of these. Shout out to Reforged Gaming. He talked about this months ago. That it just does now start to feel like a lot of these games that are coming out are being marketed by Sony. That's just what it is. Monster Hunter. I think that's what's called Monster Hunter
Yeah.
Wilder Worlds, Assassin's Creed.
Craig, would you put
big
your
games.
if you were making a game, would you put
Mhm.
it at the smallest install base? I mean, would you market it with the smallest install base, or would you focus where there's a ton of people?
Yeah, I mean it makes sense, but
That makes
this,
sense. Yeah.
yeah, this to me to see it. I mean, to hear about something and then to actually see it, it's like, oh man,
Yeah.
so like, oh man, this is actually happening. So yeah, and look, if Sony can walk out, and I heard Tim Dog say this over a year ago. So shout out to Tim Dog. If Sony walks out there when Grand Theft Auto marketing hits, and they not only have marketing, but if Rockstar follows that up with some shit like PlayStation is the definitive place to be playing Grand Theft Auto, if you get something like that, oh man, that's that's Katie bar the door. I mean, that is it. I mean,
60
yeah,
frames on the Pro.
if you get something like that, 40, open frame open frames VRR getting 80 to 90, whatever you can get. So
Yeah.
if you got the right hardware, just something like that. It's just them walking out on stage. And you got to remember if you go back to when PlayStation got unveiled, PS5 got unveiled, before we saw Spider-Man Miles Morales, which was the first game they showed. Jim Ryan came out there and said they had a strategic deal in place with Rockstar Games.
They did.
So there could be something major happening with that.
It wouldn't shock anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
just by default, it's where to go. It's the place to be.
Yeah.
It's where all the people are. It has the more powerful hardware. They don't have to struggle like they would have to with the Series S and stuff like that. So at this point, does it even matter? I mean, if you're Sony, you don't have to spend money to get exclusive deals. You don't have the money hat anymore. Just by default, that keeps developers from going over to Xbox platform.
I think what they're doing now is not really so much money hatting, is investing in new talent to create new IPs, which naturally is either going to be PlayStation exclusive, time exclusive, or along with PC, maybe at the behest of the developer.
Yeah.
Right?
Just one more thing I wanted to say. Go ahead.
Let me catch up to the super chats for the people. Thank you so much. We got Gordo P23. Thank you for the super chat. He says, with rumors of Halo coming to PlayStation, Xbox have no lines left to hold, and the line was broken by Phil Spencer himself. All hail PlayStation, first of his name and protector of the realm. Gordo.
Man.
So he said, man. Oh shit, man. He went. Oh snap. He went Game of Thrones. And then we got see what you did, Extreme. Now we got C Dub. He did a $50 super chat. He said,
Hey, I brought the money.
he said, towards P Rock's YouTube premium
bro.
account. Love the show. You see what you
Oh,
did,
man.
Extreme? He
That's
said,
a man
"Oh,
right
man."
there. That's a
He
man
said,
right there.
"Oh man, he's not
He got
living in
you like
poverty.
that.
He's not living
He
in
got
poverty.
you like that.
He's like, I'm
Yeah,
done with you
listen,
poor folk. We not
Listen,
doing
every
this
time you
2025.
start a video and then we have to go through that awkward moment, you need to realize that it's just YouTube penalizing you for being on the free account.
So if I have premium, I won't get that
Exactly,
little
exactly,
sparkle.
exactly. You don't get the circle anymore. Never got the circle in years, P-Rock. I haven't got anything in years. I don't
they're
even know what
throttling-
that is.
That's what YouTube's they're throttling my bandwidth speed.
I
'cause
forgot
ain't
what
got
buffering
premium.
is. I don't forgot what buffering
Oh,
is.
man,
I
I
had to
gotta
look into thesaurus.
Oh man, I gotta subscribe not to get buffered. Oh
Exactly.
man, that's
You don't want
crazy.
to get buffered.
That's
you know?
wild,
No, what I
man.
was gonna say, going back to the
I got two more.
article,
I got
it's
two
simply
more.
you got two more. Sorry, my bad. Let's get the money.
Two more. Gotta show the love. It's really about the love. Glassdoor Gamer says, if investors are unhappy, change gonna come. You know, I mean, it's still probably gonna give them time, but at a certain point, Microsoft, but you know what? That explains why they're so adamant about putting PlayStation games on PlayStation. You're constantly hearing more and more and more. I think the ultimate goal, and I'm guessing, the ultimate goal is try to get day and date across PlayStation because they might feel that might alleviate some of the problem because they're putting games on the biggest console fan base because they already got the PC fan base. Like you can't do much more for PC. It's already on Steam. Game Pass on Steam. There's nothing else to do on PC. It's already day and date on Steam. Day and date. There's nothing else left. They can't squeeze nothing more out of PC, but they can squeeze a lot out of console. Between PlayStation and Nintendo, there is a lot more they can do. Day and date across both platforms. That's a lot for them. That's a lot. That is huge milestones they can gain. They can't gain no more milestones on PC. They pretty much tapped out. They did what they can. Got Game Pass on PC. Got the games on Steam. Day and date. There's nothing more. They even did exclusives and time exclusives. There's no other strategy, right? But on consoles, day and date on PlayStation, which is the largest gamer market. Day and date on Nintendo, which is the largest handheld. They got a lot. They could do a lot in this console market. So that's probably why.
Definitely.
That's probably the changes probably already began. It's already baked in. And Glassdoor Gamer again with the super chat. Appreciate everything you're doing, brother. Says Xbox is going to stop day and date soon or raise the price. Game Pass is slowly turning into the EA service and Epic service, full third party. I think they're just gonna raise the price because that's like the most common answer that all subscribers are doing. They all raise the price, all of them, at a more frequent rate, especially like Disney Plus. That thing's like raising the price every year. Like holy shit! And right before you subscribe too, right before you resubscribe. Hey, before you resubscribe, gotta warn you, we're raising the price by $20. Like what? It's just crazy, right? And then we got Raji. Thank you for the super chat. Says on the train to Himeji with my daughter, and I wanted to say how much I appreciate the banter and high quality info. JST is extreme, explains extreme.
Wait, what?
Explain
Judge-
extreme.
JST is extreme, explains extreme. That sounds like
JST. What's JST?
JST is extreme, explains extreme.
You reading that right?
So,
This guy.
sorry, I'm just missing that part.
No, this guy threw a riddle on us. Oh shit!
Yo, Raji, just send me a comment and I'll look out for it. We'll decipher that last cipher you just put on us.
He just
He hit us with a cipher.
He made this whole podcast look like we got American education.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
We're buffering.
shit.
We're buffering. We're
Oh,
buffering.
shit. He messed us up. Oh shit, Raji. Yeah, he says you ain't got that good education. Like that's a riddle and a half. He fucked us up. Oh shit, yo, Prince.
What up? What up?
What's going on, my brother?
Hey, just another good day of gaming talk. What up, Craig?
Hey.
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 Craig's like, hey. he like uncle. He like uncle. Hey, what you doing there, young boy? Hey, young blood.
Nah, hey,
Oh,
Craig, I gotta give Craig his flowers. That was my first gaming channel that I did a live on. So you know,
for real, Diddy Oil. He got
Yeah,
you
yeah.
alive.
I'm a Craig associate from his channel. So
Man. Oh, he went on Craig's private island. Oh man,
Hey,
Dana,
hey,
what's going
Craig,
on here?
Craig,
Oh
Craig,
man.
Craig, do
I'm
you
just
do you call
playing,
your
my
mem?
brother. I'm just playing.
Hey, Craig,
He
do
chilling
you
with Uncle
do you,
Rufus. Oh man.
Oh
Yo,
man.
that response by Craig was
but P Rock, I am going to Malaysia pretty soon. So yeah, I'm
Oh,
a hey.
passport,
yeah, it's
bro.
a passport, bro. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Prince is a passport, bro. He's about due. Oh, shit. Oh man, this is wild, man. This is wild. So yo, Prince, hey, I don't know if you read the article or you up online, but article came out talking
Yeah, I was
about
catching up with you guys about the
so you saw
Xbox
that.
Game Pass,
What
right?
do you think about that?
Yeah.
You know that actual investors and portfolio managers are like, shit ain't looking sweet from the way we seen things. Like this isn't gamers
Yeah,
or
I mean,
fanboys or podcasters. This is not
well,
investors making comments.
but that's the problem with a streaming service for gaming, because gaming is very niche. It has a selective audience, so it's hard. It's a hard sell to tell somebody to pay for a streaming service a monthly price. Because most people just want to buy the game, play it, and that's it. Now, I'm a physical game collector, so I could speak for a lot of casuals too that I know. They don't want streaming services. They just want to buy a game, whether it's physical or download it, and that'd be the end of it.
Okay.
So
I actually think I disagree. I think most people want streaming services, even for games. It's just that we don't consume games the way that we consume other media. You know,
exactly. So
and
that that's
the
why it's
problem
so
So it's
isn't.
our habit that doesn't
Yeah,
allow for streaming.
actually, I think it's the medium itself that doesn't. Because the thing is, if you think about it, like let's say we've had this example before. You take a game like Skyrim, you're gonna put hundreds of hours into Skyrim. Let's say you play Skyrim for 6 months. It makes no sense for you to pay the reality of getting Skyrim through a streaming service versus buying it outright. And not it makes no sense at launch, but it also makes less and less sense the further away you are from launch, because then the cheaper it is to just buy it outright. Like nowadays, you can buy Skyrim for like $20. You know, if you get like the most expensive sales period. If you get it on sale, you can get like the ultimate edition for like $5 or something. You know, they basically give it to you for free. So that's the thing. You enjoy the same piece of content for too long to make the gaming streaming valuable. I think that people do want streaming services because it is easier and it is convenient, but then the reality of enjoying the content just makes it so that they are diametrically opposed. Because what you want, the best thing to stream is by far a piece of music. A few minutes
Because you get
is
so much.
passive, you know, so it's like you can have it in the background.
You could
You know?
consume
music,
so much.
television, and movies are the most easiest to consume. So
Actually,
it's
music
still
is far
harder to
easier
get
than
gaming.
television and music, because
Absolutely.
television
It's
still
easiest.
requires some active level. Yeah, exactly. And the thing about music is also that it's multi-user friendly. Like you can put a piece of music and then everyone in the household can enjoy it at the same time. Whereas gaming is typically single user, highly intensive, demands concentration, not just
Putting in
attention,
work.
but concentration. You know, exactly. And skill level, right? Because gaming is the only piece of media where there is a skill check on your enjoyment or your access to the content. You know, every other piece of media, you never have a skill check. To a book, you can just skip to the final pages. Like there's no skill check that says you can read past this point, you know, because you haven't done enough of something.
Like there's no
Gaming is the only form of
gatekeeping.
medium
Yeah,
that
there's no
exactly.
gatekeeping to
Gaming is the only form of medium where you can buy the entire thing and only ever see 10% because you're not quote unquote good enough or you didn't do the required
rest.
steps to see the other content. You know, so that's the thing. It's a very unique medium. And I think people, you know, like Microsoft, they came in thinking it was music. That's literally all they thought, you know, because of the audiovisual interface, that it was Netflix, you know, and Netflix is still far easier to enjoy. You know, like it's a difference in magnitude. Like it's many times way more difficult, you know, like 1,000 times way more difficult to enjoy a game
Netflix is more
than it is
relatable
to enjoy
though.
music.
Movies and TVs. Anybody could.
Yeah.
It has a bigger audience.
And when
the
you
way
think
than
about
gaming.
it, movie streaming is not that far off. Like even like, you know, Netflix innovated a lot of stuff, right? But we was always leading towards that in a way, right? Like when you look at television, what's television? Television was just forced things that was presented.
It's
to
streaming.
You. The only
It
difference,
was
yes,
streaming.
pretty much streaming. The only
Yeah,
problem
just through the
is
airwaves.
you couldn't control it.
Yeah.
You couldn't control
Exactly.
it. You had to
Yeah.
get a TV guide and wait for the specific time, right? Cable was the same thing. It was literally streaming content directly to your house. You just couldn't
Even
control
radio.
it.
Radio is streaming.
Yeah, until they did
Yeah.
on demand. Cable did it first. But it was like HBO on demand, Cinemax on demand. Then eventually it just morphed into, streaming services over IP where you no longer needed cable. You just use the internet. And then everybody loved it because it was cheaper. And now we're back to square one where now it's still expensive.
It's more expensive.
So it's more expensive than cable.
What you said there is actually emblematic of the entire crux of the argument. Radio and television began as streaming. They began as streaming. It's just like, so it's like all we did is change the amount of authority you have over what is being streamed.
It was
and
just
change the amount of
transmission.
convenience. Exactly.
It was just
so,
the method
but
of
the thing
transmission
is,
changed. It went from airwaves.
the true mediums,
to
exactly. The
internet
true
IP.
mediums that don't work as streaming mediums are things that never began as streaming. Video games and books. Those two things never began as streaming, and they still struggle to this day. When was the last time you heard
Exactly,
someone be
that's
like, "Oh my God, you got a Kindle Unlimited"? Like, oh shit, oh, I'm gonna buy this new 12 Rules of Life, on my Kindle Unlimited subscription.
The only thing I'm hearing that's gaining ground is audiobooks.
Yes, audiobooks are.
That is gaining ground,
Yeah.
and I think it's because it took the book, but now you don't have to read it.
No, first of
Now
all, it's great. You're right.
They took
It's
the
great.
part.
But here's
they
the
took
thing.
the part people don't like about books, which is
Yep.
reading.
And they made it easier. But here's the thing.
Messed up.
No. But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Now you mean I ain't gotta read? Love it. Someone reads it for me like my mom used to do. I'm in.
No, but that's true though. That's true. You began reading books by having an audiobook experience.
Yeah.
All of us did because we didn't know how to read. So all of our books were first audiobooks. So again, it kind of makes sense when you go back to the very first experience that you had, that it works. But here's the thing, audiobooks are still books, so they don't work as streaming. Audible doesn't have a streaming membership that you just get access to unlimited amount of audiobooks,
No, you don't.
in a
You still
certain
have to
period.
buy the books. Because I
Exactly, to buy the audiobook. Exactly.
You have to own it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to
Exactly.
buy it,
So you see, so it's like books and
need
video
book
games
pass.
did not begin as streaming, and so those do not work successfully as streaming services, even though they exist. Kindle Unlimited is a service like Netflix. You can download as many books as you want that are part of the library, but no one uses it in their garbage books. Like, yes, 10 years later, publishers will put like Harry Potter on there because Harry Potter's made his money. Same reality as PlayStation Plus.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto,
PlayStation Plus has
that's
been a
two times
thing.
they put it out.
Exactly.
Like,
You get
years,
years later when they've made all the money that they can. And I think that when you take a look at that and you take a look at the reality in terms of what is demanded on the user to enjoy the content, you find that it's very similar to video games because a book you have to concentrate, it's active, until of course they solve with audiobooks. And now you see now
we
if you
got
think about
Twitch.
streamers, exactly. I was just
Now we
about to
gotta-
say Twitch is the same
got
thing
gamers without
for
having
video
to play
games.
games.
Exactly.
Oh, let me do these super chats. Glassdoor says paying $40 to rent Avowed, and he starts laughing. That's just wild. And Glassdoor Gamer.
Wait, why
says
would you pay $40?
I don't know.
Isn't that
Maybe-
$20 to get there and date?
Well, it's because 2 months. 2 months.
Probably
of Game
gonna
Pass.
beat it in
Oh,
2
you're
months.
gonna
then,
give up
bro.
on Nevada in 3 hours? Come on,
Oh,
like there's no way.
man.
Disavowed? Yeah,
on,
no one's playing that to completion.
Come
Are you
man.
kidding?
It looks colorful. Glassdoor Gamer says PS Plus is quietly becoming good value without hype. All right, okay.
I think it's always been great value, especially Essential, because that's the one that gives you the 3 games that you keep on your account forever. Whereas Extra, what is a great catalog of games, they go in and out. So I think Essential has always been a good value because for me, obviously you pay for the internet, but being able to get 3, like at the end of a year, you usually have like 10 titles in there that are decent. That kind of makes up for it.
Is Game Pass like a is there a cancellation fee or you could just cancel anytime?
You can cancel it
Cancel
anytime.
anytime.
Okay.
That
Oh,
shit
okay.
would be
Yeah.
crazy if it had cancellation fees.
Yeah.
That
Yo,
shit would be
Adobe
wild.
has cancellation fees.
Yo!
Oh my god, I
Oh, yeah.
fucking hate Adobe. Oh
Yo,
my
does
god.
it?
Yes, they
You
have
have to pay
cancellation
a
fees.
fee to cancel.
Yep.
Adobe.
Because Adobe doesn't let you subscribe month to month. You have to go into a 12-month contract, and you have the option to pay by month, but it is a 12-month contract. That's the only way you get Adobe apps. Disgusting. And then if you want to leave and break your contract, they charge you 50% of the remaining months that you had to pay for. I think that is unconstitutional.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yep.
Like, why would you have to pay for the remaining months? That doesn't make sense. The product's not being
Because
used.
you technically signed a 12-month contract.
But it's not like a phone service. Like, oh man, this is wild. That's just weird.
This is because they have a monopoly on the creative industry apps,
Yeah.
and they can basically screw the consumers. Listen, break up larger corporations, tax rich people, and let's get power back in the person's hands. Otherwise, you guys are. I think that's the future for streaming services. By the way, I think streaming services as they are now going to die, and the only way they're going to survive is to create Adobe-like contracts where they will sign you in for 12 months or 24 months, and then they'll charge cancellation fees again. Back to
Well,
the
I
phone
do
days.
see it.
Well,
I do
that's
see
how I
it
get
staying
Max.
digital though.
Max, I pay annual. I don't pay monthly. Max, and
But do you
Disney Plus.
choose, or do you
I
forced
choose.
to
No,
sign annual?
I choose. No, you
Yeah,
can
you
choose
see?
either or. I choose annual
Yeah,
because
see,
it's cheaper.
that's fine. That's fine because you can do it with Disney Plus as well. But again, with Adobe, it's forced. You have no option to sign up for only a single month.
That's crazy.
Damn.
That's wild. That's some wild shit.
Disgusting
Alright.
stuff.
We got little bro, Doc Dark. He's out here trying to tell everybody, listen, it's over, and he doesn't know what to do. Let's listen to him.
I don't know how to counsel war anymore with this scenario because the way I look at it is it's Sony won, PlayStation won.
Oh,
That's
damn
it.
The stream cut out on my
PS5
freaking
is
hand.
the better
Jesus
console to
Christ.
get. It's gonna get all the
I love paying
games
for things that don't work.
unless you just want Game Pass. I don't know. I don't know how to
He's going through a crisis. Oh, Jada, what did you do, man? Why you picking on him, bro? You gotta leave little bro alone. He's going through a crisis.
I caught my brother slipping, man. Listen,
He said he don't know
my
what to
brother
do.
Doc Dark came on the scene, and Xbox was a compelling thing for him. And he made up a lot of lost time with Xbox, and Game Pass is a great thing. And then reality set in, right? That lasted for about a year, and then reality set in.
He said,
After he beat all the games, all the good games, after he beat all the good games like Halo, Gears, and Forza, then he was left reality. So then he said, well, fuck it. Well, maybe if I move to PC, that'll help me. So he bought the ROG Ally.
Yeah.
He bought that, and that gave him his mobility. So he was like, yes, I'm great. And then reality set in again. So then he went to full-blown PC. Yes. And then reality is still setting into him, right? It's still setting in. I've watched his journey. The whole...
He said, watch the journey. Oh, shit. Go ahead. Oh, I think you got cut out. J-Dub.
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
They got him.
They got him. He needs to start doing this from a Mac. He needs to know that Phil Spencer is stepped into his PC.
You can't do it
Exactly.
on Windows. You can't slander Microsoft on Windows. You can't. They got you good, J-Dub. Oh shit, they got him good.
Yeah, they got him.
Let's see. Imagine he's still talking. I'm like, bro, if you're still talking, we ain't hearing you. Oh, he disappeared. All right, he back. But he's still not talking.
Still got me.
Oh, now you back.
There you go.
Still got me.
Yeah, man, you gotta be on your Mac when you talk shit about Microsoft. You know they're gonna shut you down. They're gonna use their Azure servers.
No, I say by the end of this year, Doc Dark is going to be on PlayStation. He's going to
Nah,
be working in advertising. Listen,
Nah,
I've watched his
nah,
journey. I've watched his
I
journey.
don't know.
He said, "I
It went
watched
nah,
his
from
journey."
PlayStation.
He's
It
stubborn,
went from
man. Remember, he
PlayStation
Puerto
to
Rican.
Game
He's stubborn.
Pass.
He's
nah.
stubborn, bro. You don't know Puerto Ricans
Have,
too
Nah, I
well.
don't see it.
have you
I don't
seen
see
this
that.
guy? Have you seen
This
this
is
guy? He's way
no.
too proud.
Listen.
Way
We've
too
had to be
proud.
we've had to be
This is
miserable and
January.
right.
No. Listen. This is January of 2025, and he is already at the crossroads of his life in gaming. Oh, that's before GTA 6 hit.
He's PC
That's
Master
before
Race.
Phantom Blade. That's before Death Stranding 2. That's before Wolverine and all the rest of the games,
Oh
right?
shit!
It's going to be a difficult year for him.
He's
It,
gonna get the
it
12
is.
gigabyte video card. He's gonna upgrade.
Uh,
He's
and,
already
and,
he's already
and
ready
put
to
right,
upgrade.
do what? And sit around and play banana for 2 years and GTA 6 now? What are we doing here? We see what PC dudes are playing. We see the numbers.
Oh
We know
man!
they playing at 1080p.
He
You
said,
can't be talking shit about PlayStation playing at 1080p.
"Oh shit!"
Come on now.
He said, "What are we gonna do? Play banana? What are we doing here?" Oh
Yeah.
shit! Oh,
That's their
man.
top playing game.
All right, but speaking of playing
Hey.
games, let's segue into. Oh, go ahead. You got anything?
No. Before we segue, I just want to go back to the article. The one thing I was going to say is that they talked about how they had hoped that Activision was going to use Azure for their services and everything. And I talked about it many times before when I've said that the only thing that makes sense about this whole Game Pass thing is if you use the Game Pass and Xbox Cloud services to advertise for Azure, because
Yes.
Azure currently is like a very successful, obviously enterprise for Microsoft. I think they have like 25% or something. That's the second biggest
40%
server provider. Yeah. And so the thing is, if you can handle, like I said, gaming data and streaming and everything like that, it's a really good test bed to be able to show other companies that we can handle your data.
Yes.
Because it's not just one-way communication, it's two-way communication, because latency is a thing. So if you show companies that want to go into, like, let's say the medical field, and they want to do like teleoperations and everything like that, exactly. And you can show that, if you move this robot in this factory over here, it's going to translate in real time to that place 10,000 miles away. Yeah. So I think that a large part of this is to appeal to Azure customers. And it's interesting that they highlighted that,
using it.
exactly. So,
That's
which
not
is part of the
using-
reason that Activision is disappointing, because they didn't want to switch.
Did that Activision purchase help Game Pass subs or not? Because that's
No,
the whole point.
I did, one article I think said it helped increase some Game Pass sales, in Game Pass subscriptions. It did. They didn't help consoles or whatever. But the question is, see, so it's kind of like what Extreme was alluding to. Like the information, like, all right, Game Pass went up, right? But is it dudes that would be like me, where I only subscribe for 1 month to play the single player, play a little bit of the multiplayer, and then
That's
after
what
the
I
month
would do.
ends-
I'd play the campaign for a
so
month.
we don't
and go.
know. Like, sure, the Game Pass numbers could have went up, but did it stay up?
Yeah.
Or did the guys just did 30 days and unsubscribe? They just want to play Call of Duty for $15.
Yeah.
Play a little bit of multiplayer and then boom, get out. So we don't know that, right? Yeah, that's a good. That's All right. Hey, so let me have new topic. Phantom Blade 0. So.
Oh yeah, that's my game.
Yeah, let me do the super chat. We got Raji says JST, Japanese Standard Time, plus 17 from PST and closer to extreme time zone. Difficult to adjust, hence the extreme callback. Moods feel different. Oh, I get it, brother. Absolutely.
Wait, sorry, I missed that part. What did you say?
So I think he's talking about his time zone.
Your time zone.
Yeah, Japanese Standard Times, plus 17 from Pacific and closer to extremes time. So he's closer to your time zone.
Yeah, that's really closer to me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he meant. Okay. Difficult to adjust, hence the extreme callback. Moods feels different. All right. I get it. Believe me, when I was trying to keep the podcast alive when I was in Germany, yeah, that shit wasn't working. That shit, boy, doing a podcast at 2 a.m. Oh, man, on a Thursday? Shit. It was hard. Excuse my language for those listening.
No, definitely.
Phantom Blade 0, Year of the Snake trailer. It's gonna they're gonna have it ready 8 p.m. Pacific time on the 21st. When is the 21st? 21st is what?
That's Thursday. Thursday or Friday, right?
21st? No, 21st is a
That's
Tuesday.
next week. That's Tuesday. That's a Tuesday. Okay.
Woo! Oh,
Yeah.
Tuesday. Okay.
we're gonna have to do a podcast early.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do a podcast early. That's that. They did that shit for
Do it
me.
live.
They did
Yeah,
that shit
do
for
it
me.
live.
We're gonna have to go
Yeah,
early on
stream it
that.
live.
We're gonna have to go like at. We're gonna have to go like at 4:45, 15 minutes prior. Hey, we're gonna set that
Or
up.
12 hours early, according to someone.
Oh, sure, yeah. Let me post. Let me also show one of the trailers that was originally revealed, gameplay footage at Gamescom. Check this out.
That's another thing, Porter Rock. Do you see when PlayStation get marketed games, when they go out and do deals, they get games like these. They get games that people actually want to play, that's going to show the graphics and the power of the console. When Microsoft go and get deals, like nobody cares. It's like they get the rinky dinky deals
They
that
got
nobody really
Crossfire.
cares. Yeah, they got.
Man, look at this though. I took the sound off so we call it talk, but man, this was the original gameplay
nice,
trailer. Gamescom. Oh, it has that Kung Fu Wu-Tang vibe. Oh,
Yes.
Lord. Woo! Look at that. Yo. Come
Black
on
Myth
now.
Wukong vibe too.
Come on, but it's not PlayStation first party though. So don't count.
Doesn't count.
You can't enjoy this. Oh, man.
It doesn't count.
Oh, man. This on my Pro. This on the Pro. Woo, gotta let them know. I
It
can't wait
counts
to
for
see
me.
what-
If it's only on one system, it's a
That's-
console exclusive for me.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, man. Oh, I can't wait to see the gameplay trailer on the 21st. Yo, this looking nice, man. Chat, you liking this? So, hey, right, so who's hyped for this? Going around the room. Extreme. You plan to play this?
Yes, but eventually, like, it looks good, but this is like many years down the road for me. Like, I'm not pressed.
Oh, man, you're not a Kung Fu fan? Oh, man. All right.
Listen, the thing is, I don't feel like it has a lot of story, and this is my point with like Soul Balls games. Like, I never can
Because there's no stories.
really get into. Yeah, like if the story isn't there for me, I'm like, okay, gameplay is cool, but I'll just get to it later.
And all right, J-Dub, how about you? What's going on? J-Dub there?
He's gone, man. They got
J-Dub's
him.
muted? They gone? He left?
Yeah, they got him. They got him. Either that or he's making sure that Xbox Prime is actually the PlayStation 6. It's one of the two.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. J-Dub, don't tell me Xbox Prime's PlayStation 6. Oh, man.
Yeah.
How about you? I know
Everything's an
Prince-
Xbox.
Yeah, I know Prince
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
hyped
a-
for this.
Yeah, P-Rock, that's a day one buy for me. I told
Man,
you
look at
last
this
week,
game.
my Souls like games is my favorite. That's a day
man.
one for me.
This should look fire, man. I can't wait to see the 21st. I can't wait to see what more they show on the 21st. Oh, man. So I'm hyped. How about you, Chad? You hyped for this? Let me
No, it looks good. It looks good.
Hold on. Let me.
It looks like seafood with swords, even though I haven't played seafood yet, but it just reminds me of that
Seafood's
kind of
good.
like aesthetic.
Good.
Yeah.
Seafood's
I'm
really
gonna try
good.
it eventually. Yeah,
It's really
but
good, man.
yeah, it just looks like, obviously the martial arts artistry of it and everything like that, and
Yeah.
obviously it's got that Souls-like inspired thing where the bosses are just unique and mechanically dense and everything like that. So no, that should be exciting. I'll happily watch the trailer.
But I will say this,
Did
you know,
play
while
Black
it's
Myth Wukong?
No. Again, it's kind of one of those things that if there is no story in the game, like I would rather play a game with no gameplay than a gameplay game with no story. Like I played Coffee
man.
Talk the other day, and that thing is like it's an interactive novel, but the story is good, so I'd rather play that.
Oh man, the one thing I would say this, you could tell this is Souls like, but the combat is not clunky. It's very smooth, fast. It's it's gorgeous looking. I closed out the poll for worst music streaming app. Tidal took the cake with 38%. Amazon
Okay,
Music with
interesting.
Amazon Music with 26%. Apple
That's what I
Music
thought would be
with-
last.
Yeah, Apple Music with 20% and Spotify 15%. So the worst among those four choices, Tidal.
Jay-Z's
I'll
title.
be honest, I didn't even know Tidal was there.
Was still around.
Yeah, I didn't know. I haven't heard that name Tidal in a minute. I'm like, Tidal? and stuff. I was like, all right, I guess. I was like, that's new to me. All right, what's next? So, all right, just bring that out there. So, hey, we're gonna do it up. Phantom Elite Zero, same day as 60 Frames No Like podcast. What else we got? What's the next topic? All right, Dynasty Warrior Origins. Here we go. Apparently, it's getting good reviews. Have any of y'all played Origins back in the day? PlayStation Dynasty Warriors? Y'all never played Dynasty
Never played Dynasty Warriors.
Really?
I've never
I
played
used to
that game.
love those games because it was like, sometimes like, you had the Devil May Cries and the Ninja Gaiden, but then you pop into Dynasty Warriors and you would just like destroy 30 people with one sweep of your spear. I used to love that shit, bro. I mean,
It's a bit like Heavenly Sword, isn't it? Well, no, Heavenly Sword is a bit like that, as in you will fight these massive armies.
Yeah, but
and then
kind of
one swipe of your blade was like 17 people.
Yeah, but this one was all the time. Dynasty Warriors was all the time, bro. I used to use who is this? Zhang Yu? Oh my god. Use the spear, one swipe of that spear, and like yo, just said yo. And I was impressed at how many people you were going to fight, man. And now the new one, let me look it up, but it was getting great reviews. Let me see, is there Metacritic already on this thing? Which I'm impressed. So I don't know. It's cheap fun, but it's so satisfying. Dicey, it's an 80. Which is, for those type of games, that's pretty impressive. So it's 80. Dynasty Warriors Origins. Let me see. Thank you very much. Dynasty Warriors Origins. I don't know. Let me see. Here's a video right now of it. Let me see. What's that? What is this? Oh, let me see. A 1074p. I don't even know what the hell that is. All right. Let's see if we just skip to the fighting. Skip to the fighting. There we go. See, look at this. I used to love doing this. Just run into the crowd and then do that. Oh, my God. Oh, I got to play this on the Pro. It's just mindless.
Wait, is this the new one or back in the day?
This is the new one, but never mind the screen. It's running at 1076p. I don't know why they have that resolution. But look at that. Oh, man.
Yeah, definitely a pass for me.
I don't know. I just like running in. I used to enjoy this. Like, you got your crowd of army and you just like lay waste. I could just imagine how many more people they're able to render now. Because
hey, listen, let me put it this way. It looks better than Battlefield Fantasio.
This looks better than Fantasio. Oh man, that's bad.
Yeah, and they have a lot more characters on screen, so that's impressive.
Oh man, look at all those characters you got to face. Oh, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Oh, you could do battle formations. Oh hell yeah. Oh shit, I gotta buy this today.
Buy life.
Oh shit. People are like, it looks alright. User K says, looks alright. He's like, everybody's like, look at this dog shit. Everybody's like, yo.
I'm just looking at those graphics, like, not on my TV.
Oh shit.
Not on my TV. Are you going?
He's like, yeah. He said,
I didn't buy that OLED for this dog shit. Like, if I want to play PS3 graphics, I would have stayed on that fucking CRT I had.
Hey, you get free YouTube, premium membership.
Premium with the game. Hey, bought immediately.
Day one buy for YouTube.
Day zero. I'll pre-order it.
Oh snap, man! I don't know, man. When I saw that, I was like, man, I haven't bought a Destiny, Dynasty Warriors game in a while. And I used to love that.
Hey, you know which game I haven't played in 20 years?
If you knew,
FIFA. FIFA. The last FIFA I heavily played was 2004. Now I'm playing EAFC 2024. So yeah, sometimes you're just gonna go back. You're just gonna go back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, football club.
Sometimes you just gotta go back, right?
You gotta go back, man.
All right. Well, they're saying that's us PlayStation guys doing that to the Xbox. Oh, that's terrible. Oh man. All right, let me do this. Switch 2 reveal. One rumor has it, Switch 2 might be revealed this week. And apparently, the specs has already been leaked. Now, I gotta tell you, man, Switch 2 has been a terrible secret. You have people already at Consumer Electronics Show already showing like the peripherals and stuff for it. So it's like, what? Like, yo, how are you already showing the accessories and stuff when they didn't even show the main system? Oh man, that was some bad planning on Nintendo stuff. But
Wait,
anyway,
what happened?
so in Consumer Electronics Show that this past week, it's the largest electronics show in
Yeah.
the world. There was
Yeah.
already vendors showing things like the carrying case and the protective case and stuff like that.
Oh.
So they're showing like the
Well, that's a fuck up.
accessories. They're showing accessories to protect it, and from that, and somebody used not the actual Switch, but kind of like a 3D printed model that how it looks like, so they can show off their case. So now everybody knows how the Switch looks like simply because of the case that's going to be used to protect this stuff. It's crazy. It's absolutely wild, man. It's just absolutely wild.
Do
Right?
you guys know if you could play your Switch 1 games on the Switch 2?
I think so.
Yeah,
It would be
definitely.
crazy. I think so.
Definitely.
It would be insane.
100%.
Listen, if Nintendo doesn't allow backwards compatibility, or you can't use your Switch cartridge on your Switch 2, I'm not even gonna complain. I'm just gonna pay attention to Twitter and the internet. I better see smoke from everybody, because if PlayStation did some shit like that, everybody will be on it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like this. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna be like this. In fact, I'm gonna get YouTube Premium because I don't want to see no ads. I just want to see the content. I just want to see what. I'm not even gonna say a word. I won't even add to my 2 cents. I'm just gonna scroll. I'm just gonna be like this. I'm gonna just scroll. Just look through the timeline and look at YouTube. I'm just waiting for the smoke.
Bro, the Switch been around for 2 generations, so you gotta have backwards compatibility. Bro.
It's been Jazz
Yeah, bro, they basically have it. Look at it.
It started last gen, it's ending this gen. Oh shit!
I mean, it's just an in-betweener, isn't it? Like, I don't even know which generation you assign it to, because
I know. You just
Yeah.
But
It's
here's
an
the
in-betweener.
here's the specs. So it's saying CPU is an ARM Cortex A78 Charlie, 8 cores. Cache size is unknown. An NVIDIA T239 Ampere. So they're saying it's similar to a 2000 series, but doesn't say which model. A graphics processor cluster, CUDA cores, all that other bullshit, right? 2 times ray tracing cores. Has tensor cores. So if it does have tensor cores, then it does have the capability for DLSS, which would be interesting. It has more RAM than Xbox Series S. 12 gigs. It's bad when Switch has more RAM than an Xbox product. That shit is bad. Now, here's the power profile. So, in handheld mode, it's downclocked, right? To save battery. 1100 megahertz is the CPU. GPU is 561 megahertz at about 1.72 T-flops. Ouch. But it's a handheld, right? And the RAM, 2133 megahertz at a peak bandwidth of 68.26. So 68 gigabytes. Not a lot, but then again, it's a handheld mode. But in dock mode, so when you dock it, and power is applied, the handheld will work at its full clocks and frequencies and stuff like that, at its full power.
Yeah.
So the CPU now, it looks like it's downclocked. This says 998 megahertz. But the GPU is greatly upclocked, so that's probably why. So now the GPU is 1007 megahertz, so 3 T-flops, which is less than the Series S, because the Series S is 4 T-flops. And the RAM is at 3200 megahertz at a peak of 102 gigabytes. Ooh, I think correct me if I'm wrong, I think the Series S gigabytes like 300 or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. 300 gigabits peak. So that's really not a lot. I mean, it has more RAM at 12 gigs than Series S, but the speed is slow. I don't know. But to me, at a minimum, it sounds like it could do 1080p 60. What do you guys think? I mean, I know we're not the tech podcast. We're dog shit at that. But given that it's 3 T-flops of power, 12 gigs of RAM, do you think it should be good enough for 1080p? Right?
Well, first of all, it's not 3 chiffs of power, because it has to be it has to be undocked, because all the games are going to be built for the undocked setting. Because remember that most Switch users do not use it docked anyway. That's the minority.
You're killing me.
You know?
Bro.
No, but the game can still
well,
be.
you know what?
The
But
game can still go up in frames per second. But
so
I'm
the
just
game, so
saying
the
that
game will
as
be
a
built. The game will be built for
exactly.
undocked, but
For
it can
1.8,
be.
yeah.
You could get faster frames.
Exactly.
docked.
So that's
Everything.
what. So that's the first thing there. So you could get 1080p 60, but here's the thing: I don't think you're going to,
Oh man, why are you killing me here for?
because I just don't see why they would.
Oh man, come on, man. Don't do this to me. I just want 60, like 1080p 60. A new gaming product in 2025 can't do 1080p 60.
Wait
1080p
for the third
60.
version. Wait for
Yeah,
the
it
third
should be
version.
able
I
to
said.
do that.
3? That's 2032. I gotta wait till 2032 for 1080p 60. Yo,
Yeah.
that shit is wild. He said, yep. He said it with no chill. Yep. That shit is wild.
Yeah.
That shit is wild. Let me see. Series
Yeah.
6 memory, 8 gigs, 128 bit. What's the speed? Or it's 2 gigs, I think. At 32 bit. So what's the speed? I don't know what the speed is. Series S, speed, RAM. 8
Everybody in the chat can just watch
224.
Porterwork try to
224.
figure out
I'm trying,
60
man.
frames from specs.
200,
Let's just
224.
watch him try.
Like you see the smoke coming out of my head, right?
Exactly.
So Series S is 224 gigabytes per second. Oh man, so this shit's even slower than the Series S.
Okay,
Oh,
let me
man.
put it this way. Teraflops are a terrible unit of
Yeah, that's
measurement.
true.
We all know
That's
this,
true.
right?
All
They are
right.
awful, disgusting, a horrible unit. And also, the newer generation teraflops can do more than the last generation teraflops.
There you go.
Okay, so
That's
we
what I'm
can put that
talking about. Yes.
caveat. Okay,
Thank you.
now
Woo.
the PlayStation 4 was 1.8 teraflops,
And it did 1080p 30.
30. So if they have double that when it is docked, there is a chance, especially with a lower intensity art styles that they
DLSS.
use, and DLSS and everything like that. That by all of them, there you go.
to 1080p.
There you go. So listen, there's a chance.
Listen,
There's a chance.
I'll take fake 1080p. I'll take fake
There you
1080p at 60 frames. I'm
Will you
good
take
with that.
fake? Will you take fake frames though?
I'll take fake frames too.
All right, okay.
Listen,
Hey, the
give
man
me the
doesn't
BBO
care.
treatment. Give me the BBO treatment. BBO that sucker. You know what I'm saying? You know, hair
It's like, as long
plugs
as my eyes can see, my hands will feel.
Yeah,
I don't care.
hair plugs from Turkey, BBLs from Brazil. Give it all. Collagen shots in the lips. You know, put all that stuff on the Switch. Do what you got to do. I'll take it. Would you buy a Switch though? Or no, you don't like it because it's. How about you? Ain't. Yeah, you're not interested in Switch, right? Or are you? On the stream? Switch 2. Would you be interested in that?
I would be. No, I just don't like the games. They're just games for children.
Kids, they're for children. Okay. How about you, Prince?
I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. It's either that or
What's on your
Legion
fence
Go.
for?
Oh, get the Switch.
Between those two.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, the Switch is better
shit.
than Legion
Why?
Go.
Why is it better?
Anything's better than PC. First of all,
Oh man. Oh man.
I would rather play. I would rather play Nintendo
man.
games than play on PC. That's crazy work, especially because at least the Switch is going to be native. No, the Legion Go is a streaming platform, right?
No, it's native. It's native also. Plays games natively.
What?
It's nice. Legion Go.
It has native games. The Legion Go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
It's the
what am I thinking
Lenovo.
about
It's the
it?
Lenovo.
It's a Lenovo.
Yeah, the Lenovo.
No, but Lenovo
Legion.
is a Legion Go.
Yeah, it's made by Lenovo.
Okay, fair enough. But no, listen. Either way, listen. PC disgusting. Okay, awful. You know what do they want on? What do they want? Is it a Lenovo Legion Go S, like the Steam version that you're gonna get?
No,
The
I'm just
Steam
thinking
OS
about
version.
getting-
The Windows
Well, I know
version.
they're making a new one. I just want the current one that they have.
Nah.
Either
You
that
can't
or-
play off of Windows. Nah, that's disgusting. No,
can't
awful.
play it. No.
At least get the Lenovo Legion Go S, and then maybe you're talking to something. You know.
Okay.
So the Go S is Steam version.
Yeah, at least the Steam version, Steam OS will be more, less Windows basically, and anything that is less Windows is good. The less of Microsoft product you have in your life.
You put me onto that. I'm glad you put me onto that because I'm
Yeah.
on the fence between those two. So,
Now, if you're gonna, basically it's this, yeah. If you're going to go Switch 2, get the Switch. Obviously, don't get the Switch 1, get the Switch 2. You know, if you're gonna go for Lenovo Legion Go, get the one with the SteamOS version because you know you'll be optimized for games, you know, and you won't need it for anything else, you know. So that's just it, and you get away from Windows, which is always a good thing. So, no, definitely. So it's PC people. I just put him on to another way of enjoying, you know, his PC. Yeah, that's another thing. But then also it's like PC gaming. You know, what are you gonna do? Like play Counter-Strike, Go? Like Jesus Christ! Can I just put it this way? Nvidia just came out
the game
with their
library is
new.
really kind of weak. Yeah.
Yeah, Nvidia just came out with the new 50 series GPUs and everything. They just did the announcement. One of the biggest scams, like when you think about the value of what you're getting, it's ridiculous that a 5090 costs $3,000 and the company that sells it has no obligation or inclination to make sure that games actually use the performance that they put in the box and they charge you like at least 100% profit on. Like that card probably costs them less than $700 to make, and they are just literally charging 3 times the price. So it just doesn't make any sense. Like I think about my PC, and it's huge, right? It's got 64 gigs of RAM. It's got like a $500 motherboard. Like it's a very nice PC. It's got a 3070. The 3070 is the cheapest in terms of grade. It's the cheapest part that I have in it, and its performance just doesn't live up to the money or the physical space that it takes up to in the room. You know, it's just disappointing. And I think that PC gamers get upcharged so much by everybody that builds a PC part because the motherboard manufacturer has to make money on the motherboard, the GPU manufacturer make money on the GPU, the RAM manufacturer has to make money on the RAM. You are basically feeding, even if it's the same company that you're using Asus across every device, every product has to have its own profit margin that you end up paying about twice as much as the performance you get in return. That's literally like my math. Because when I take a look at like Apple, where you can buy a M4 Mac Mini that will perform very fucking close to my PC for like a third of the price. You understand that PC is just a word, you know, but I'm talking about performance on apps like Adobe apps, like creativity minded tasks, not games. But the point is, the actual raw compute performance is far higher for a much lower price because you're only feeding one company rather than 17 different, you know, or 7 key products that each have to feed, you know, into the profit margins of different companies or the one company if you happen to choose someone like Asus that makes almost every part. But basically your power supply has to make money, your motherboard has to make money, your CPU has to make money, your CPU cooler has to make money, your fans have to make money, your GPU has to make money, your storage has to make money, and then the case manufacturers themselves have to make money. So it's just like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Next time I build a PC, I think I'm just going to get a Mac, and that's just going to be much easier because it always used to be that it was far more cost effective to build your own PC than to get like the MacBook or the desktop Mac equivalents or the iMacs. But nowadays, it's like, it's ridiculous how bad the equation is. And then the Mac Mini is like, it fits in my hand. I can fit my PC in my hand, and the Mac Mini is like just as powerful. It's disgusting.
That's
Hate this
crazy.
shit.
Consoles it is then.
Oh man, you let him convince you. Oh man. Oh no, man. Gamster's gonna come at you, bro. Oh, you screwed, bro. Oh, he already making a reply video, and he's gonna put you on it. Oh man, you done, Prince. Oh man, he set you up. Oh man, don't let him convince you, man. Get that 5090. Pay that $2,000.
I don't want to have to keep buying parts. I'm good.
Snaps.
I'm good.
Nah, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And you know, the handheld PCs are another problem because first of all, they're based on Windows, a lot of them, so it just doesn't make any sense. At least the Steam versions might make more sense. But then I would say just wait for the Steam Deck number 2, you know, or get a Steam Deck if you have to get something immediately. That just makes a lot of sense because then you're again just paying Valve, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, Hero down under just saw his Intel MacBook Pro for the new M4 Mac Mini. See, there's just like Get rid of Intel. Intel is also another company that likes to take the piss. You pay so much for these goddamn CPUs, and then a fucking iPad comes out and then actually does work faster than your fucking $1,000 Intel CPU or whatever the fuck. It's just like, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like the day when I remember one day I was looking at like tutorials, right? On Adobe products. And specifically when it came to making adjustments on photos and everything like that, even using Lightroom, which is not that intensive compared to Photoshop. And the person that I was watching was using like a 2012 MacBook Pro or something. And I was like on a 2018 newly built Intel CPU base, and her processing was faster than mine, noticeably. And I was like, what the fuck is this? How is a laptop faster than my whole ass desktop computer? Boy, listen.
All right. Hey, I want to do one more topic. All right. So you probably seen it, Convos, right? This gen's gamer, Sony's PlayStation is getting flack for getting these third-party games onto their platform, right? They pay money to get games by third-party built, put on their platform, more money had, time exclusive stuff like that. So that's really viewed as a negative, right? Well, there's a post by Twitter account called Obsolete Sony, and it's just pretty much showing that this account always shows like the negative, not negative, I'm using the wrong word, vintage or historical stuff Sony does, like beta, like that's why they call it Obsolete Sony. He's showing the stuff that what they did a long time ago, so it's pretty much,
and they went away usually.
And when not just went away, it's just so it could be great products like the Walkman, that was a hot product for its time, but showing a lot of legacy stuff that Sony's done. So look at this. This was the PlayStation 2, and it said Fall and Holiday 2001 exclusive software titles. And I look at some of these games. You have Ace Combat, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy X, Gran Turismo 3, Grand Theft Auto 3, Ico, Jak and Daxter, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Silent Hill 2. This was all available for the holiday window. Probably the biggest months of the year. You could get one of these games, right? But if you notice on the list, there's only 3 first-party titles.
Yep, you have Jak and Daxter, Ico, and
GT. That's it.
Yeah, Gran Turismo, that's it.
Yeah, and oddly enough, the one that would end up selling the most is Grand Theft Auto 3, but out of that list, the one that would sell the least is Ico. So the highest selling game is a third-party game, but the lowest selling game is a first-party game, right? So now I replied to this saying today's gamers would look at this list as a negative, when in reality, this list pretty much won the console war for PlayStation. Yeah. Because who gave a shit about because this is the year Xbox and GameCube came out. Xbox and GameCube launched in 2001. Who the hell cares when you have this lineup, bro? Grand Theft Auto, Metal Gear, Final Fantasy, Silent Hill, Gran Turismo, Devil May Cry? Bro.
Oh, Devil May Cry is fire.
Look, you see what I'm saying? This list is crazy for the holidays. Who's going to be PlayStation 2 for this? There's nothing. Yo, that's why they're saying, like, that's why I keep mentioning in this past that PlayStation 2 won the console war, like, right off the rip. Dreamcast didn't have a chance. Look at this list. But a lot of it is third party. So that's what I was saying. Like, this is why I don't understand the combo with today's gamers. I'm like, y'all must have, like, either forgot or you didn't really start on PlayStation 2. You guys, like, caught up maybe later on, played it backwards compatible, or played it on a hand-me-down. But when you were in 2001, you remember this shit. And all you was hype, bro. Everybody was hype for, like, one of these games, right? So when I see gamers today be like, oh my God, another third party game, I'm like, bro, PlayStation's always been that way. Like PlayStation always had first party, but they also have some banging third parties on that platform.
And sometimes they purchase these third party companies.
Yeah.
Low budget enough, and then they just build it from the ground up.
So that's why I was like, today's PlayStation game is weird. Something like Stellar Blade and Phantom Blade Zero, that's like, par for the course for PlayStation. They're always trying to connect with a third party, put up funds for a new game, a new IP, connect with a major third party and get this game, onto the platform and stuff like that. So when I see people like, oh, Sony only had to survive on third party, I'm like, bro, that's like games for you to play. Like
Yeah,
literally.
but
That's like you buy a
gaming consoles
PlayStation.
been built on third-party games, though.
Like crazy.
Third-party games are the most highest-selling games. So
So that's what I was saying. So when I saw this, I was like, I'm like, let me talk my shit. So I talk my shit saying today's gamers, PlayStation 2, was reliant on third party. But it's just I guess it's just a different energy and stuff like that. But I'm like, the way I see it, the publisher's responsibility.
Well, they
right?
say that to move the goalposts because they know
No.
their console or their platform is going to games are going to there. So that's why.
Yeah, but one thing, no one ever said third-party exclusives on Xbox don't count. That's what I'm asking. I want to say who said that. No one said that Microsoft making a deal to get third-party exclusive didn't count. Yeah. No one said that because they weren't really doing it. They didn't do much of that either. The argument Xbox was doing.
The only one they got now is Stalker 2, right?
Yeah, what happened?
Stalker 2 is the only one they have right now, right?
Yeah, for right now, yeah.
Third party.
Yeah, but they didn't have a lot of third party deals. The hype Xbox gamers tried to do was third party multiplats that were also on PlayStation, but because they had the Xbox One X is the better version. I'm like, bro, that's not enough. Where are your exclusives? Not just first party, but third party too. Where's the deals and all that? Like the crazy part is we all know they should know what we're talking about because look at 360. They had timed exclusive Mass Effect, Oblivion, BioShock. That's just crazy. The Virtual Fighter game they had online while the PlayStation 3 version didn't. You know what I'm saying? They had timed exclusive DLC for Grand Theft Auto 4. The Ballad of Gay Tony and the Lost. I forgot. The Lost in the Dam DLC. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. And Xbox One didn't do it, and Series X. I mean, Series X is doing a little bit better. And got Compulsion game. Well, that's their game though. That's actually their first party. But Stalker 2.
Stalker 2, they didn't get any pushback for making that a timed exclusive on their platform.
No one's pushing back on that.
Stalker 2 was like 1.5 million, and everybody said that's a great thing. Oh, it sold a lot of units. But if PlayStation did that, y'all say, oh, that's a flop.
Oh, Astrobot.
I don't get it.
They did.
Yeah.
Literally. And keep in mind, that's just on PlayStation, while Stalker's on PC and Xbox. And I would say the sales probably geared towards more on PC than Xbox.
Yeah, it's more towards because the PC user base has been more of a fan traditionally of that particular franchise, But the thing is,
of
like,
PC, we
know
got
the
Ramon
truth.
here.
Oh, we got Ramon.
Speaking of PC,
Hey, what's happening?
Once you mention PC, he comes. He's like, "Hey, I am here with my 480 with my 480 Super."
Well, no, the reason I came in, the reason I had to come in is because I wanted to be able to hear you guys talk uninterrupted because an ad showed up right in the middle of the live stream.
Man.
He said, "I'm just going to Discord."
You should get premium.
Well, see, the problem is I had to make a choice. It was either YouTube Premium or a 4080 Super, so I had to make a choice.
He chose the 40 Super and the Discord. He says either way. Oh, that is wild, man. What's going on, bro, brother? How you been?
Yeah, I've been doing all right, man. Doing all right. Just
you've been doing good.
Working and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know we haven't got talk, but man, it's just crazy how we missed each other in Salt Lake City, Utah by one day.
Dude, unbelievable! Like I'm really
out of all the places, Salt Lake City, Utah. Because I went there. You went there for some convention, right?
Yeah, Dragonsteel, Brandon Sanderson's show. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was there.
Cool.
So he was there in Salt Lake City, Utah for that, and then you left what, Sunday or something like that?
Yeah. I left Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, and I arrived Monday the next day for Department of Defense maintenance symposium the whole week. Like literally, Sunday, I show up Monday.
Our planes almost passed each other.
When I put it on Instagram, Ramon's like, "You're there?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "I just left." I'm like, "Oh, that's fucked up. That's crazy."
Next time,
I'm gonna tell you that place is cold. Fuck, it's cold. Utah's cold.
Yeah, Utah's a little cold. I mean, I'm used to
you're
it
from
living
Canada
up
though.
here
You're
now.
Canada though. Yeah.
Wait, Ramon, what was the temperature? I asked you because I want Celsius.
Oh, it was probably about at certain times it got to zero, but it generally hung out
Okay.
between
Well, he's
like
from
5 and
Canada. See,
0.
see,
Yeah.
so, see
Okay,
that
fair
trick.
enough, fair enough.
That you gotta understand, Extreme. That trick doesn't work on him. He's from Canada. They use Celsius.
No,
Now
that's what
you,
I'm saying. I asked him because I wanted
you
Celsius. I
want? You
wasn't
want
going
to
to
know?
ask
Yeah,
you.
I would have told you
Yeah.
Fahrenheit. I bet you better.
Well, that
Yeah,
was the
exactly.
that was the
you
You would
easiest
say
thing
some
to
shit like
adjust when I
37 or
moved up
some
I would have
here.
been like, yeah, I would have told you 35 degrees.
You know, just like, what the fuck is that?
Like, that's cold, bro. It's cold. All right.
That was like my easiest adjustment when I moved to Canada was Celsius. That was like the
Really?
easiest thing. Yeah,
Celsius
it's
makes
so
so
much.
much
I find
sense.
it so much easier than Imperial.
You know, I just
See?
don't
You
know,
see?
man. And no, because like I lived in Germany, so obviously, but I couldn't get used to. I couldn't get used to a commercial saying in Italy it's a blazing 28 degrees. That don't sound a
Yeah,
lot.
that's
It
hot.
doesn't sound a
That's
lot.
hot. That's hot.
No, let me put it this way. It is a scorching 28 degrees.
Do you know what
Doesn't
makes
sound
Celsius
a
make a
lot.
lot of sense?
I'm just
Because you
saying.
can literally break them up every 10 degrees. 0 to 10 is relatively cold. 10 to 20 is relatively mild. 20 to 30 is relatively warm. And 30 to 40 is hot. That's it. Like every 10 degrees, you're in a different category. It's so easy.
That doesn't
Yeah.
sound right. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound hot.
You can't count to 10?
No, it just doesn't sound. It doesn't sound hot. Like it's like just listen. Which sounds worse? I mean, which sounds like hot? Saying
Yeah.
a scorching 28 degrees or scorching 99 degrees. 99 degrees
Okay,
sounds
99
hot.
is a bigger number,
It sounds
but you can
hot.
categorize
But
better.
no, 20 degrees don't sound hot.
Okay, give me
99
your
degrees
range.
sounds hot. It sounds hot.
Give me your range.
So-
Negative
so-
10 to 0 is fucking cold. Okay,
It's
that's it.
balls
Yeah,
cold.
0
Balls
to 10
cold. Balls
is cold.
cold.
Okay, then
Balls
10 to
cold.
20 is relatively
Balls, no,
cool,
still cold.
and then 20 to 30
Still cold.
is like
No,
relatively
still-
warm.
no, it's still cold.
And then 30 to 40 is fucking
Cold.
hot.
No,
That's
you're
it.
still cold.
There's
You're still
5
cold.
categories.
No, you're still cold. You're still
You
cold.
give me your
You're
range.
you're still
So you
cold.
go cold,
Listen,
cold,
0 to
cold.
10, 0 to 10 is national emergency. People are going to die. All right? 0 degrees, you're dying. Don't your mom and dad is not going to survive. You got to check out. You got to call them. You be like, is your heat good? Bundle up, cause shit is coming. It's 0 degrees outside. You're going to die. 10 to 20 is really cold, but you'll survive. 20 to 30 is cold. 30 or 40 is cold, but you can play in the snow, right? 40 or 50 is cold, but you don't need to wear a jacket, maybe a heavy sweater. 50 to 60, you can wear a sweater. 60 to
This is
70,
useless.
now it's getting nice and warm. You can wear a long sleeve, you're good. 70, 80 is nice and warm. You can wear your shirts, you wear your shorts. 80 and 90, hey, we might do some beach weather. It's getting out there. Above 90, we're going to the beach. Once you hit 100, back to emergency. Get back in the house, turn on the AC. You better hydrate. Get up in there because you're gonna die.
See, the thing is, I stop paying attention because it's too many. It's too broad to be useful.
When you say it's 10
I think you
degrees
need
cold,
to do like 20 number ranges, like 0 to 20 is more useful than 0 to 10 in
all right, let me put
Fahrenheit.
it this way: 0 to 50 cold.
That's a lot of numbers to dedicate to just one temperature category.
But you got various cold. You have
So it's useless.
you have Alaskan cold, and then you have I could wear a sweater cold. The way you guys sound like Alaskan cold is like 0 degrees, and then like you can wear a sweater at 5 degrees. That's not a big gap. That's like it's too narrow.
Yeah, that's
like a
perfect.
slim margin.
That's perfect. Except you wear a sweater way later than like.
Oh man. But hey, I think that we covered all the topics unless one of you guys got something.
I just got one quick thing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to correct. I agree about NVIDIA's shenanigans about the whole performance thing. However, they do have a solution to for games that aren't optimized for their new features. It's in the NVIDIA app. It's going to be they're going to add it to the NVIDIA app where you can actually for lack of a better term, brute force the DLSS4 features into games that developers haven't gone in and patched for the new upscaler and frame gen and all that. So they do have a solution for that. And it's available for previous gen cards like mine as well. So they did do at least that much.
PC wins again. PC Master Race wins again. PC never loses.
Well,
That Leonardo DiCaprio image. That Leonardo DiCaprio gift right there, that avatar is coming through. PC always wins.
My avatar may be what it is, but I'm not gonna cap either because the reason I still have the PS5 is because Ghost of Yotei is soon and GTA 6. I don't wait.
Oh,
So sometimes PC does lose to
He's
that.
got a PS5. He's got a PS5.
Yeah, I still got my PS5.
That's his back.
Now, if they go day one, like some people speculate that PS6 will be day one. If they go day one, I'll have my PS5 for those games, but that'll be the last console.
But day one with one.
For first party games.
But here's the thing I never understood about that.
I don't know.
Like, why would they? The entire business revolves around the PlayStation. I hate it when people say, "Oh, but they could." And I'm like, "Yeah, but why would they?" Like,
well, the argument. Now, see, personally, I still am not sure that it makes sense for them, but I'm not ruling it out either because the speculation behind it is console and PC gamers are two different types of gamers, and therefore having the games day one on PC would not significantly eat into their base. That's the argument for it. I don't know enough data to argue that point yay or nay because I don't know how many people are like me that double dip that will stop double dipping if they go day one. So I don't have that data. So I think it's a toss up to go either way.
So the main thing to discuss though is not so much Sony losing or cannibalizing consoles. Let's say it's completely PC doesn't eat into PlayStation sales at all. Let's say that's the thing, right? But what it will do is it puts more work on the developer. Because they're not going to get more time to make games and they're definitely not going to hire a whole bunch more people.
So you're gonna
have Naughty Dog, and now they're responsible to release PC and like let's say Intergalactic on PC and PlayStation day one. Naughty Dog has to take advantage of DLSS, FSR4, whatever for PC, PSSR. They have to do all that at the same time, release the same day.
Well, see, here's the remedy.
That's
the remedy to that.
Console. Yeah.
The remedy to that though is like let's say by PS6 they've ported all of the games that they plan to port from the back catalog. So now they have Nixes that can work side by side with the likes of a Naughty Dog or Sony Santa Monica because it's not like Sony's going to drop 5 exclusives in a year. They might drop anywhere between 1 and 3. Well, let's give them 1 and 3. I don't see them dropping more than 3 exclusives in a year. So they have Nixes, and then they can look for other studios to either work with or acquire because the ones that did God of War Ragnarok or 2018, I can't remember. There's a couple of good ones out there that have done good work. So if they either work out, a deal with them or, acquire, if they want to be acquired, then that would solve their problem of splitting their resources too thin.
It actually doesn't. It actually just creates the more strain. Because basically what you have there is that let's say that Nexus is going to work side by side with Naughty Dog. Now you just have more people tied into the project, like tied up in it. Like, because the entire point of porting that makes it cheap and easy is that the project is done, is sealed, and then you take that done product and then you translate it over to another platform. If you had them working side by side, it would be worse because every time an artist makes a change, now it has to be changed on 2 different platforms and make sure that it is, functional on, at least 2 different platforms, And when it comes to PC, which is the worst of them all, with all the billions of the configurations, you're making it worse. It would be better to just do it for the Switch because at least you have another locked hardware that you can say like either this works, yes or no. With PC, you're going to have to go and test 10 different motherboard variations, and that's you being conservative. So it's actually a worse idea.
That's my question.
And when you
So
Yeah.
PC, yeah.
And when
So
you say,
PC,
oh, hire another studio, now again, you're making them to acquire something that doesn't produce anything new. Because in reality, that other studio or that other acquisition money could have been devoted to a studio that created new IP and new talent and new sources of income. But now you're going to buy people and then tie them up to the same products that were coming out anyway. And now, because you're releasing on more platforms, you stretch the development time for the games, regardless of whether you have an additional studio or not.
yeah, and that's the real thing, right? There is no solution. You just if they go day and date, we just have to accept that they're going to use multi-plat procedures. You know, they're going to have to find a middle of the ground road where the games are generally good on all the devices. So in this case, PlayStation and PC, Vice. You know, focus on the PlayStation, get the best out of it, and once the product's done, okay, now we'll just port it. And like if there's any issues with the porting, they'll just figure it out. But because the PlayStation is done, I recommend that people who really want to know, there's an article on Digital Foundry. They talk to Nix's of them porting Spider-Man over to PC, and they talk about some of the challenges that they had to create new things because there was some things that don't translate well. Now for us, we didn't care because the game was already done on PlayStation, so it doesn't impact the PlayStation console gamer, right? But the time it took to get it ready, it was whatever, because you know the game wasn't day and date on PC. They got it when they got it, and it was a great copy. It was a great port, and I think that's the best middle ground. But once you do day and date multi-plat, there's no trading off. There's no priority. They both have to be generally good, and they both have to come out the same day. So one platform can't override the other. But the thing is, that's not fair to the console gamer, because the console should override the PC, because that's a specific product that the consumers are buying directly from Sony.
I agree with that 100%.
And
I agree with that 100%.
And that's what's happening to Xbox. That's exactly what happened to Xbox. If you notice, ever since they started doing this day and day strategy, their quality control console has went down, Redfall, dramatically.
Yeah.
And you see that because they're trying to satisfy all these devices, and it must come out the same day. And right now, so far, Xbox has been getting the short end of the stick almost every time.
I totally like.
And that's
you guys. You guys raised good points as far as the studio thing. That's why I was saying either work out a deal with or purchase. Whether either one of those are viable is not something that I'm knowledgeable enough to say. I'm just speculating. Now, my wallet would like very much for them to go day one, but as a gamer, because I'm not gonna wait. So they get me twice. They get me twice all the time anyway. But as a gamer, I don't.
Premium experience. Once it
Oh,
goes
dude,
on PC.
Whenever, and I'm saying whenever you get that PCP rock and you fire up Ghost of Tsushima and you see those crisp freaking textures, it'll make your eyes bleed. But no, like as a gamer though, as much as I'd like to only pay once, I don't want them to go day one, because I do want it, as long as it ensures that, their studio, they code to the metal. We get the best experiences possible. You know what I mean? Like if they could go day one without compromising that, then like I don't.
And
I'm a gaming mercenary. I've said it before. Like I go where it is. But as long as that's if that isn't a possibility, then if I got to pay twice, I just got to pay twice because I don't want to wait. But and I also do believe, like you said, and I said this even before I got a PC, and I still stand by it. If I own your platform, I want the red carpet treatment. I don't want to, and that's why if I was still on PlayStation only, I would have been salty over Helldivers, because I'm playing next to PC gamers that don't have to pay to play online.
That's
You know what I mean? So so I mean that if I invested in your platform, and I'm still invested in their platform, I want the red carpet. You know what I mean? I want the red carpet treatment because I'm,
that you bought their
PC is an adjacency. Exactly. PC is on the periphery. So like, do the best job you can do for PC, but your primary focus is your direct customers who invested in your platform, and you owe them that. That's a promise, So I, just because I speculate this and this or that, or I do now prefer PC. As long as I'm invested in PlayStation, I still want that from them.
I just also want to say that platforms die without exclusivity. I'm sorry, like there's no product on this planet. that doesn't have an exclusive feature and an exclusive thing to them that
Every
makes
business has one.
exactly.
Every
So
business.
this idea that people have where it's like, oh, PC gamers and PlayStation gamers are different breed and everything like that. In the real world, it's going to have an impact. Maybe not that generation because it'll be fresh off the heels of a very strong brand name. But during the course of that generation, during the PlayStation 6, during the 8 years where people see, oh, all the games are going to end on PC, PlayStation 7 isn't existing. Like that's literally the end
It's
of
a
the
slow
brand.
burn, right? It's not a fast
Yeah.
burn, right? Because look at
Yeah.
Xbox.
Mhm.
Xbox officially
Yeah.
announced day and date on PC 2019.
Yeah.
But now we're starting seeing the effects of it little by little. You've seen Xbox podcasters who are diehard consoles, they're on PC now. So it's not a
Yeah.
flip of a switch, but make no sense. But make no mistake. And it's like right now with Xbox, I think it's like some people are saying, oh, it's not going to be so bad. It doesn't seem like it now because it's a slow burn. But once people
Yeah.
realize Xbox games on PlayStation and it's
Yep.
normalized, there's people, even less people going to get Xbox because the thought
Exactly.
is, it's it's a slow burn that over time once the casuals start realizing, oh shit, Halo's on PlayStation, I'm getting me a PlayStation.
Oh, dude, I got a first hand story about that. I have a
Just
friend
how
of
it
mine.
is.
He's Xbox only, but he's just he's a casual gamer. He's just an Xbox ecosystem. I told him that Xbox games were going to PlayStation, and there was this delay, and then he texts back. He's like, "No shit," and I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, and the first thing he asked,
You had the bubble.
was,
You had the bubble. He was thinking.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, wait a minute. He's replying something. He's like
And
deleting,
then the first
typing,
thing,
typing,
his
typing,
first
deleting. He didn't know what to say.
well, you can guess what his first question was. He was like, "Are PlayStation games going to be coming to Xbox?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" And I was like, "Nah, dude." I was like, "That's what happened." He's like, so he's already like, well, then why don't I just own a PlayStation? He's like, I might as well just get a PlayStation like the next time around. He's like, I'll keep my Xbox for my library I have now, but he's like, the next console, I might as well just get a PlayStation. I was
Listen,
like,
and that's
if I was
what's
you, that's probably what I would do. Well,
it's
not
not
probably.
going to
that's what I
change
would do.
this gen, right? The casuals that have Xbox Series X or S, they're not going to change this gen. It's not going to happen that quick. But once it's normalized by 2028, they're going to be like, I'm just going to get a PlayStation. And the casuals aren't in this console war. Like, he didn't know because he's not in the console war. He didn't know. You had to tell him. But once the casuals, like, just get the word, like, oh, shit, Halo's on PlayStation, even more are just going to grab it on PlayStation. They're not going to console war. It just makes sense. Why am I going to pay $500 for an Xbox to play Xbox games when I could play $500 to play Xbox and PlayStation games? Once that goes through the casuals, it's a wrap.
Well, it's just going to be
but
Xbox to
It's
PC all over again.
In
It's
America.
going to be Xbox
What happened
all
to
over
Game
again.
Pass then if that's the case? Where does that leave Game Pass then?
That's even worse, right? Because that's the thing. Is Game Pass strong enough to get people, oh man, all the games going to PlayStation, but I got Game Pass. So I'm not, no, some people be like, man, believe me, a lot of people are like almost fed up with subscription service. That's the thing. Microsoft's trying to grow something that people are getting fed up. Everybody's getting
Yeah, it's called
pissed.
subscription
These damn
fatigue.
subscriber shits. It's getting annoying what they're doing.
Subscription fatigue is what it's called.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of us that are just annoyed with these subscriptions, and Microsoft's like, hey, get another subscription. They're like, fuck you, shut the fuck up. Like, we're just tired of this shit, you know? Disney seems like they're raising prices every 6 months. You know, like every 6 months they're warning us.
Yep.
Going up again. You're like, this thing's gonna be like $50 a month, you know? So it's just right now, it's because we're all on YouTube, we have a community, and we're all in on it. The people who are not here talking to us are the casuals. Once they get the word and it's normalized, the Xbox games on PlayStation, man, Xbox is the console's toast. And the OEM system is not going to sell it. You're not going to tell a casual, oh, but you get Steam OEM, and they're going to be like, what the fuck is Steam OEM functionality? I don't know what that even means. Why would I buy that?
Right, but if one door closes, another
Nobody
door
wants to deal with
opens.
that.
So do you see another company like overshadowing Xbox and
only
coming into
one-
the console game?
The only one I can
Like
think
Apple
of
or
is
something?
Steam. I think Steam is the only one that's
Steam
willing to
could
try.
definitely do it.
And the reason why
Apple
I say
could
that,
try, but they have no reason to right now.
the only reason why I say Steam is because they understand what a marketplace is, because that's what they have on PC.
Right.
And Steam is not going to be there and let PlayStation enjoy console marketplace all to themselves. They
That's
gotta
another
try.
thing that
Yeah,
people don't
somebody has
realize.
to come
Yeah.
People
in.
do
Yeah.
not realize. Like that's one reason why I'm like this whole D&D thing will never happen. I'm sorry. I'm going to take that stance. I'll die on that hill. Here's why. Imagine that right now it's a three horse race, right?
Yeah.
And then one of the
Right.
horses is basically bowing out because that's what Xbox is doing. And so basically, as Sony, you can have a monopoly on the high-end console gaming market.
Yes.
Now you go
Just
to your
about.
company like, yeah, let's jeopardize this. Why? He makes so much money. Why would you do anything that can jeopardize it? Now that you have an assured win in one of the most financially, growing and successful areas, you will not jeopardize that. And again, like Prince was saying, they are not going. Other companies that look around and they're like, we need growth because all companies want infinite growth. They're going to look around and be like, well, what's one market where we can have some penetration in? And they're going to look at the console market and be like, yeah, we're not going to let Sony have, the only slice of the pie.
Yes.
Sony and Nintendo being in very different categories, neither competing with each other. Like that's a dual monopoly, is a duopoly, sorry, right
Yeah.
there, and someone else should step in,
I think Steam is going
Oh
to
yeah,
do it
better believe. There's a lot of
yeah.
companies that want
I think
in the
Steam.
gaming market anyway. They're just
Yeah.
being gatekept by the main three. But if somebody's
Yeah.
gone,
Steam.
that opens the door for
I
somebody
think
to come in.
because when they have
Exactly.
the OS, so that's a
Yes.
lock thing for them, right?
Mhm.
Right? They already got into hardware. If the first Steam machine was a failure, but they could learn from the Steam Deck, so they could
Yep.
have principles to that, right? They're pretty much in good position to release a console with Steam OS and have their own marketplace in the console market to say
And they
don't
have
buy
the brand
games.
recognition.
And now they're starting to get
Right.
brand recognition. They have a name as being
Yeah.
a hardware provider because of Steam Deck, right? And
Yep.
now they can advertise, hey, you buy our Steam machine of this new Steam console, you already have access to a huge library of Steam games. So you already instantly
And you get
got
to keep the
huge
games on your
access.
account, right? Because
Yes.
that's another big thing. You will do the whole play anywhere that Microsoft tried to do way better than Microsoft does because Microsoft has a shitty app. So it's like if you already like imagine they create a Steam
Yo,
machine
he
and you're
always throwing shots.
Where you threw that shot is
Oh,
okay.
he's
They
throwing
do.
shots at
they
Microsoft.
do. Hey, listen, Microsoft's garbage.
Oh shit.
You're someone like Ramon, right? And you have like 100 Steam games or something, and you buy a Steam machine, and those games are there.
Instantly.
Like because they're part of your Steam account, they're part of the same marketplace. It will make no sense for them to segregate the two devices. It'll be one ecosystem.
It'll be one
So the thing
true
is,
ecosystem.
PC gamers will love it. The only thing that you have to get used to is a control scheme. Like, do you like controllers? It probably will support keyboard and mouse anyway, because they are really much more about translating the PC experience into the living room than they are about creating like a dedicated console experience. But yeah, I'm just like, it makes a
Well,
lot
they're
of
already
sense for
set up
Valve
for
to
all
do
that.
it.
They're already set up for all that anyway because you can
Exactly, they've
literally.
already done the work.
Right.
So I think as soon
Yeah.
as Xbox goes out, Steam comes in, but I also think other players are going to come in as well. Because I'm sorry, I do not project the next 100 years with gaming growing the way that it is and only going to get more and more popular.
Right.
With just like 3 or 4 people. I think we're going to get back to the days when there's like 6 or 7 different
I want to see
options.
Apple. I want to see Apple getting.
Nah, I want Sega back. I want my
Oh,
Dreamcast
they,
too.
yeah, I wish.
As much as I would like that, Sega's not
I
coming back.
wish.
They're
Even if
laying right now. They're not.
even if it's destined to flop, I would buy it. I don't give a fuck.
Hell
Just
yeah,
to
I'm still
just to get
buying.
that feeling of buying a Sega console once again. I just want that feeling. I just want that
Yeah.
feeling again, man. Yeah. But
No,
I
the
would love
crazy
to see
thing-
Apple.
The crazy thing about Steam is you can actually so you guys know about like the different launchers and stuff like Epic Games
Yeah.
launcher and GOG, right?
Yeah.
And in Ubisoft's launcher as well. You can literally add all of those launchers into your Steam library,
Yes.
and you can add non-Steam games into Steam and launch them through Steam.
Steam, yeah.
And if they don't have controller support, Steam, you can map controller support through Steam for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why what M was saying about Steam being a competitor and
They got it
Judge.
packed.
Yeah, they literally are like sitting right there. If they chose to do it, like you can run everything short of a console through Steam anyway. So I mean, if they decided to streamline that into a console experience, like that, they would be a serious threat.
A serious competitor, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and I do think that Sony should worry
Now,
about.
how would Sony
the-
respond though to that? If Steam made
in a
console,
very interesting ways, I think.
because like the reason why is right now they don't see any challenge between PlayStation and PC, but Steam making a console, gunning for the console market, that's your competitor now. But
well,
you
I
don't
keep
put
hearing-
games on Steam.
I keep hearing
Hey,
that
listen,
they're working
my
on their
hope
own
would be that
launcher.
they stop putting games on Steam.
That's yeah.
Perfect.
Well, I keep hearing that PlayStation is working on a launcher.
Extreme's like, yep, you're done.
Yeah,
that would
I
be the
could
only
see them
answer.
pulling. I could see them pulling their games from Steam because, like, who in their right mind will leave them on there? But I hear PlayStation is working on their own launcher, so it'll be interesting to see if they
I
pull
don't
that
want them
off.
to work on the launcher. First of all, it's going to
hearing that
fail.
too.
You're not going to go up against Steam.
It's
Like,
pointless. It's pointless.
Epic has tried it. GOG has tried it. So many other people have been there,
smoked.
and Microsoft tried it. It would take so much investment to give people even half of the features that PC gamers expect, and then PC gamers will never choose you because, for one thing, PlayStation is not going to give them a generous return policy.
Free on a PSN ID. They don't even want to do that.
They want an email. They do not.
Email. They won't give you their email. Even a
Well, dude,
Exactly.
not only that, the discounts on Steam are more frequent and often better. That's number one.
Way better.
Number two,
Way better.
Number two, everybody's already buying from Steam, so PlayStation is not going to get that 30% third-party sales. That means that let's just go pie in the sky hypothetically, and say that PC gamers will buy 100% of PlayStation exclusives on the PlayStation launchers. How many games is that? That's not very many. So I know people say that they're working on a launcher, and it may be true. I'm not saying it's not, but and maybe it's just my limited knowledge, but I personally can't really see where it makes sense. Maybe they do. If they're doing it, I don't personally see where it makes sense, but
I don't either.
if they do it, it'll be really interesting.
But these companies
Let's put
do
it
things
this way.
that
I'm a
don't make
PlayStation
sense
fan,
all the time.
but I will never buy games off of PlayStation's app on. If I'm going to be on PC, I'm going to be on Steam. Another thing is that Steam is technically an open marketplace in that you can buy keys from other providers and link them to your Steam account.
Yes.
So,
and if you buy directly from Steam, their return policy, they have a generous return policy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I seen that.
Sony is like completely diametrically opposed to all of these things
of gaming.
Yeah,
they're literally the Costco of gaming, bro. Like they could do no wrong. You get your Frank and a drink for $1.99 still.
Yeah. Well, it'll be like I said. I've heard from people who tend to know things that say that.
Yeah.
So it'll be. I will be very interested to see what they like. Would the launcher be solely an adjacency? You know what I mean? Like not necessarily. I don't know. Like I can't speculate where it would make sense. Personally,
I mean, you know how bad it is that Epic gives away free games,
and they still
like AAA free games, and these guys are like, yeah, listen, man, once in a while I'll download your free game, but I'm not coming to your store,
and that's it. And that's it.
Like that's the
Fortnite,
thing. And
one of the biggest multiplayers. That's about it.
I'm telling you.
That store would get no play. Fortnite's the only thing that's
if Fortnite was on Steam, they would actually be popular on PC. Like literally, it's just hubris. They just refuse to put it on Steam, because these guys don't want your shit. That's
not hubris. That's survival. Yeah, if they put Fortnite on Steam, it's all over.
It's dead.
It's over.
The only thing that makes sense for PlayStation is if they know of because if Steam is gonna do a console, Sony knows. Like these things aren't hidden to like the industry. It may be hidden to us, but they know. And I think Sony's answer to ensure no one can use their own stuff against them, such as Steam using PlayStation first party game against them, is Sony's forced to make their own launcher because they still want to sell their first party games on PC. They just can't rely on the hands of somebody else because then it could be used back against them in a console market such as Steam. That's the only thing that makes sense. That's Sony says, we got our own launcher, buy our games here. Steam, our relationship is done. You're not going to use. You're not going to sell your games on a console.
I'm
There's gonna be
really
like 12 people that do
Yeah,
that
12
that decide
people.
to
yeah,
go to PlayStation.
and
It will
I
never be worth the
wouldn't
I
port.
be
think for
one
the
of them.
first
They would
party,
have
it'd be
to force
fine. I
me.
think people use it for the first party because if that's the only
I
place
don't
you can
think
get
so.
it,
They
if that's
would
the
have
only
to
think
place
so
you
force
can
because
get it,
they
they
would
don't have
have
a
to
everybody
force
buys
me.
choice.
first
Like
party
they
on
pull
Steam.
they would have to
What?
pull their first party
No, that would
games
mean
from
they
Steam.
pull their games out of
Yeah.
Steam, and the only place you
No,
can get their first
but
party is
what I'm
their
saying
app
is
on
that
PC.
when the games are where they prefer, they barely buy them. Like only like
I
what
see what you're
3 or 4 games even sold more than 2 million copies. They don't want PlayStation games in the first place. You're gonna make it harder for them to access now. They're
Oh,
gonna
I
say
know.
"fuck you,"
It's true. I
you
know what you
know.
mean.
No,
Like
And
that's
imagine
that's
the
absolutely
true.
true.
kerfuffle
It's
if they were
still
to remove Helldivers 2 from
Yeah,
Steam. Like if they were
that's
like,
true.
oh, everybody that bought it up to now, you can keep it, but everybody for going forward, you have to buy it at our store. They will get destroyed.
yeah, that is
That's a good
100%
point.
because the only way I would buy their games from their launcher is if they forced me by pulling them from Steam, and I'm not bothered by most of the stuff that they do. Like it takes a lot to really make me be bothered. Like, all right, dude, come on. And you PC gamers are get bothered by freaking everything. If a speck of dust lands on the launcher, they're like,
Oh
"Well,
yeah,
blockers." So
yeah.
yeah, I don't. I don't. I struggle to see a way they could make it work. But again, like I don't rule it out
I
because
don't
I don't know
either.
everything. But
Yeah.
I do struggle to see how that effort can pay off for them. Like I just
Listen,
don't. I don't see how it can.
I want Steam to create the console because I think it would be a cool hardware. I think it would be a cool competition. I think it would be a great product. But I also want
Yeah.
PlayStation to stop putting the things on PC. So that'd be great. That'd
And
be
see,
great.
I agree with you.
That'd be a nice. It's a side bonus. It's not my
I
main
agree.
option.
I agree 50%. I
You
think
know?
that Steam challenging them in the console game would keep them on their toes, and
That's
a
good.
Sony on
Yeah.
their toes is a
Yeah.
really
Hmm.
good PlayStation. But
Yeah.
I also want their games still on PC.
You
Nah,
want your cake and eat it too.
nah.
I want my
He can't.
cake. Look,
He got to
man.
put that
They
480
get me
super to
twice.
use. He got that put that
Exactly.
480
Like
super to use.
they get me twice, so I can say that I'm coming from a good place because they get me once and then they get me the second time.
Hey, you know what?
I'm
Can I just
buying
say?
Yote
Can I
this
just
year and
say?
then I'm buying it
Yeah.
again later.
If PlayStation creates a PlayStation app on PC, a storefront, I'm sorry, but I expect it to have Play Anywhere status. Like, there's no way I'm buying the game from you twice. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
If it is
true. They
your
do
thing,
that.
I expect you to be
I didn't
giving
even
me
think
the game
about
on both
that.
places. So,
Imagine they make the store, but it's not linked in price to the console. So you buy the
yeah.
console, but that doesn't mean you bought the PC version. That would be crazy.
And then I'd expect things
Yeah.
like save transfers, like cross saves and cross everything. I'm not buying the game twice from you. Are you kidding? Like
Oh
what? So
man.
like you're in this city, so now I have to go. But my warranty, I bought it in that city. I have to go drive back there. No, I bought it from
Yeah.
you. Like when I buy something from Kroger's or whatever, all of your
And not
outlets, I bought it from you.
And not
Oh
only that,
wow.
it needs to have all of the same PC options and features that it would have if I bought
I
it from
think
Steam.
what they
Don't
can do
just
is
give me a console port that I can play on my PC because that's just an insult.
you want the bells and whistles, the textures and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Don't just put
Exactly, dude.
the
Do you know
PS5.
how jarring it is? I never thought I'd be
Oh.
saying this, but it is jarring when I turn on my the last time I turned on my PS5, I went straight to settings and I clicked settings and I was like, "Where's all the?" Oh yeah.
No.
Like I'm looking for shader quality, shade quality, RT this and that. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot what I turned
You get
on.
to
And I'm
adjust
not
the HDR. That's what you could do.
yeah, exactly.
That's about it.
Listen, Ramon. I'm
Turn
not
off
liking the sound of the
Chrome
last
aberration.
time I turned on my PlayStation. That sounds like it was many months ago.
Yeah.
I don't like the
Well,
sound of that.
I did crank it. Well, I cranked it for Astrobot and I cranked it for all the Astrobot the weekly DLC. I think I got one more left that I need to go to. But man, like I never thought I would see the day when I would say like before Astrobot, I don't remember when
No,
I
man.
turned my PS5 on. And I never thought I would say that. I never thought I would say
You need
that.
to count his frames. He needs them frame
I'm
counts,
telling you.
man. He
I'm
ain't
telling
saying.
you.
Yo, shout out.
This is what Sony created.
Yeah, he says,
This
shout
is the
out to
world we live
John
in.
Baptiste. $10 super chat. He says, you don't need a lot of data. Just look at Xbox. They were selling more Xbox when they were just focused on Xbox. PC is like seeing a nice chick, but she has an STD. Oh, man. Oh
Damn.
man.
Damn.
Oh man, you need
What
antibiotics.
is
Yeah,
it,
Especially
man?
with PC.
you say that all you want,
Oh
but
man, you need antibiotics. Oh man.
you just don't know. You just don't know. That's
PC game is dirty. Oh man, you get burned. Oh, she said it's like having STD. Yo, these guys are wild. And Glassdoor Gaber says, I don't see Steam taking much from Sony. 6.9 billion market cap company going up against Sony is hard. Nintendo has more than Steam. I don't know. That might be
What is it?
interesting.
How much do Valve earn?
I think it's because their market past 6.9 billion. I think the advantage of Steam is they already have a marketplace, so they don't have to create anything from the ground up.
there is one thing that he
And they have the
said
brand
though.
recognition, and most importantly, they're a private company.
Yeah,
They are not beholden to shareholders. So a lot of that money that they make can stay with them. They can literally keep it in house. So I think people also forget about that. Like the reason that these valuations are so high for the other companies is because they're publicly traded. You give them that money, or rich people give them that money. But it's like if Steam or Valve was actually had an IPO, they'd easily be worth multiple billions of dollars.
Okay.
So
Which would
that's just
an
another thing.
apocalyptic scenario in my opinion. When companies
get fucked up,
go public, and then you get shareholders that want this, that, and the third, then that's
They
when
do
it
weird
goes
shit.
downhill.
Yeah, they do.
I hate when I see that happen. Like when Shift Up went public, I was like, God damn! Like it completely changes the whole dynamic.
That's
But
definitely true.
one thing that the previous person that whose post you read, P Rock, made me think about is Steam has the brand recognition and they're big among PC players. Console players aren't familiar with them. So it would take a titanic marketing effort for them to get console mindshare because people who play on Steam, they're not going to buy a Steam console. I'm not going to buy a Steam console. Why would I do that? You know what I mean? Like it would have to be like a, subsidized, like 4090, and I say 4090 on purpose, not 5090, because it would have to be something crazy like that for me to even consider it. So I mean, Steam gamers aren't going to buy that. Console gamers are going to be like, "What's a Steam box? I don't want that." I remember when the Steam box came out when I was still on console only, and I was like, "Steam box?" I was like, "Yeah, all right. That controller looks janky. I don't want all that." So trying to cross over like that would be really interesting because it would be the same as PlayStation trying to cross over. Well, almost the same thing as PlayStation crossing over into Steam's territory with PC. PlayStation is the Steam of console, and the Steam is the PlayStation of PC.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, man, future's looking different. We'll see who new players come in. Xbox on his way out, going third party. Man, it's crazy, man. 2025 is already starting out with a banger. But hey, we got Xbox whatever, coming soon.
Yeah, that would
That's
be
the 23rd,
interesting.
right?
I'm looking forward to that.
We get to see more.
I'm looking
PlayStation
forward to it.
games.
They got some bangers. That's the irony is they got some really good looking games coming out.
Yeah, man.
Can we
Like-
just appreciate
Then games are gonna
that?
be great on the Pro.
Yes, that's true. But also, if Xbox had actually kept their exclusives, this would have been the year to convince the majority of people.
Everybody held here's the thing. The irony is everybody held the line except Xbox.
They should have listened to King. Shout out to King David. Man,
Yeah, like if they listened,
Phil should have bought your coin. He clearly didn't buy that hold the line coin. He's like, nah, I can't do it.
yeah, man. Like that's the grand irony is if they had held the line like their fan base, they would have these exclusives, and they'd be spanking PlayStation by now because they got more until we see what PlayStation has cooked for this year other than Yote. They would be eating PlayStation's lunch this year with caveat assuming all those games do drop, which I feel confident they will, and assuming they're actually good, which from what I've been
feel
seeing,
confident.
huh?
The Redfall happened. Don't let this be a moment. Because if
he
you're
said,
about to say Avowed,
There's some
I
good
swear
looking
to you.
Look at
Well,
South of Midnight.
South of Midnight looks amazing.
It is
Clockwork
amazing.
Revolution looks really good.
Not coming this year. Is it?
Clockwork
Halo's
Revolution.
not coming this year neither.
Yeah, it's not coming this year.
I haven't heard anything about that.
It's the
It looks like
what's
Bioshock.
it called? Yeah, Bioshock one.
It looks like Bioshock.
Yeah,
Whatever the Freedom one, whatever. Forgot the name.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So I mean, they look poised to
Infinite,
have a good
Bioshock
year.
Infinite. That's what it looks like, right?
yeah, but you made
Yeah,
a
no,
good
I
point.
don't think.
Everyone held the line, but Microsoft themselves, which is
Yeah.
hilarious because it's their shit.
Yeah.
$77 billion
it's insane.
though. Activision was $74 billion in the end.
But here's the
And
thing.
that
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 is
was
a
their
lot of money.
that ABK deal was their downfall because they
Yep.
actually made Microsoft pay attention. Amy Hood was like, wait.
Whoa.
Say that again.
When
They
she
spent
saw the
you want how
books,
much?
when
And
she
then
saw
she
the
opened. But then the thing is, it's almost like you get like you've been getting the bad report card, but you've been hiding it under your bed. And your parents ain't paying attention.
once they
And then
found
you
it,
say something like, "Hey, mom, dad, can I have a PlayStation?" And they'd be like, "How your grades been?"
how you grades been?
My grades were like, "Where's your report card?"
And
You know what I mean? And then so now you feeling all hot. You know what I mean? Like you sitting in the chair, you're all hot, and your parents pull out the report card. They look at the report
Now you
card and
getting
they
the
look at
belt.
you like,
PlayStation, we're gonna whoop your ass. That's
yeah.
what you get. Amy Hood sold them
I just want to
books.
say
She's like, wait a
I
minute.
was great at school. I never had this experience.
She's like,
I would throw my report cards in my parents' face.
oh man.
I'll pin it on the fridge. I'll be like,
made-
look at it, shit.
So they run and they be like, wait a minute, today's report card day. Spend all the money before he gets home.
Exactly.
Because he wants a $10,000 camera. Spend that shit before he brings his grades.
We're not gonna be able to say no.
Yo, it's his parents dreading report card day. Like, oh,
Exactly. They're just like, oh no. You gotta give him
damn.
money.
God damn.
Like he's about to.
We need to
brag
move.
about
We
his
need to
report
move the goalpost. He got 1B.
That's it.
I never did actually.
Oh, shit. Oh
my
God.
man, them parents just might be like, he's gonna want a $5,000 bike. Shit. That's interesting, but that's a good point. But anyway, I think we covered all the topics. Any more? One for the road? No? Going once?
Hey,
Would
let's give shout out to Xbox. I'm looking forward to the developers direct. I really am. Not in a facetious way that this guy was saying, but I actually think that this will be a fantastic year for games coming from Xbox. And actually, the first year where I think most of their games are going to be worth interacting with at all. So that's going to be the thing. So yeah, it's going to be great.
Wonder how they're gonna
It's a
run
great
the
Game
Pro.
Pass, yeah. If you got Game Pass, you'll be happy. You got Doom, the Dark Ages,
And
you
the
got South
PS5
of
Pro.
Midnight.
If you got the Pro, best console version.
You'll be happy too, yeah. Because most of those games will be coming day and date anyway. So
Actually, they'll also have Oblivion remake or remake or
Outer Worlds
remaster.
too.
Yeah,
And then
that's
yeah.
coming to PlayStation.
The
too. I
rumors,
think that's day and date.
Oblivion.
Well, they're all coming to PlayStation. I mean, now come on.
That's the Bethesda, right?
Yeah, that's
Bethesda.
Bethesda.
Come on,
So, I mean-
Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls.
Escape.
I never played
At least you're
Oblivion, so I'm
consistent.
looking forward to it.
Oh shit! But you're gonna get the PC version. That's gonna be glorious.
Oh yeah, of course. Actually, you just reminded me.
You
There's
can
this
get it on
whole
now.
Sky Oblivion thing. I don't know if you've heard of that.
No.
Basically, modders have been working for years, and they're combining Oblivion and Skyrim into one game.
See, that's why you PC.
That sounds like double skate.
That's why PC gamers don't be playing games. Y'all too busy modding shit, man.
Yeah.
Y'all
This
go
whole
years.
modding thing is weird. I'm just like, why would I
it's
want to
gonna be
do
interesting.
extra work to change the work that has already been done? I'm like, nah, I'm not downloading shit. Like,
Yeah,
you can keep it.
I'll tell you what, I will happily
He's like, I'm
download
doing
it
it.
because I
He's like,
love
I'm-
Skyrim and I never got to play Oblivion, so I will be in heaven.
Oblivion's awesome. So I couldn't imagine,
I never
That
got to
game-
play it.
That's a great candidate for a
neither.
remaster or
I'ma
remake.
give that
I hope
a
they
try.
do. It's a remaster or remake.
That's where it's unclear. Like
I hope it's a remake.
it's
like
been
full-blown,
it's been
built from the
said
ground up.
remastered, but all of the things they're saying that they're doing with it sound like a remake. So I mean,
hope
it
it's
could go either way.
I hope it's a remake. Built from the
I'm
ground
hoping
up,
it's a
like
remake too. I
96.
mean, it's
Yeah.
been and apparently it's not being done by Bethesda, and it's going to be an Unreal Engine 5 as well.
Oh.
So I mean that's like I say, it's a flip of a coin because UE5 will look beautiful, but UE5 has jank as well.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see how they pull it off. But whatever I've been hearing about it has been pretty good. Like it's shaping up well. So it'll be interesting to see how it turns out.
And a Gears also
Question:
remaster.
Any news
or
on
Gears
the
collection.
final? Any news on the Final Fantasy trilogy, the last one, when that dropping?
Oh, they
Not
just
yet.
started. They just started.
Probably
They
about
just
2
started
years from
development.
now.
They just
Well,
started
no,
development.
they've been. I thought they've been in
It's all right.
development on it for over like a year and a half or something.
Yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be like another. I mean, look at.
It's a couple. It's probably a year or two out. Yeah.
Look at the difference
What was the
between this
gap?
one. 2020, the first one remake came out in 2020, and
So 2024
and
for
this one came out in 20, so
Rebirth.
that's a 4-year difference.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Damn.
Wait,
about
so you
another
tell me
4
that
years?
2020 had Final Fantasy remake, and then it had The Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima
Oh
in 1
yeah,
year?
2020 on PS4 was lit.
Actually, it was kind of fire. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah,
If it wasn't for
Yeah.
COVID, besides COVID, 2020 was lit.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I
Oh, yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
I was in Germany by myself,
Mm.
locked in a room.
I was in the
Yeah,
Philippines.
they took it seriously.
So we both.
Oh,
was
you were locked. You were locked away too.
I was locked away in the
Because
Philippines.
Asia don't play. Boy, that shit was like
In
a
Melbourne,
prison.
we're all locked away. So
You were like,
yeah.
it was like a prison, boy.
Up here in
2020
Canada,
Incarceration.
we were locked
Yeah,
away up here in Canada as
Everybody
well.
was locked away. That's weird, right? This was 4 years
Except
ago.
Florida, and that's where you
God.
want to move.
Except
Do you know that they? Do you
Yeah,
know
boy,
in
we don't give a fuck. They still having parties. I'm like, oh shit.
Going into grocery stores is still full.
Do you know that
Florida
in
gave no
Melbourne they
fucks
gave
about
us
that.
a radius? You could only travel 5 kilometers from your house. We
Dang.
had the radius. Yeah.
And the store was 6 kilometers.
Hey, listen. You had to call your neighbor. You could meet 3 kilometers halfway.
Yeah.
They could go to the store for you.
So you could meet.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Oh,
that's crazy.
one thing I want to say. My heart goes out to all the people that have suffered because of the Palisades fires and all of the LA fires and everything like that. So
Yeah, it's been
if you
brutal.
or your family has been affected, I'm truly sorry. I hope that you guys can recover and everything. And
I
then
appreciate that. I appreciate
you know
that.
when the dust has settled, literally and metaphorically, please go and ask your entire government why it is that the wealthiest country in the world doesn't prepare for disasters that they know to expect. Because they need to do. And the thing is, my government needs to do that. But I feel like everybody follows the US's direction. So it's like, if we can get the wealthiest and the world leader to do this thing, then maybe other countries around the world would actually recognize that, public funds and public infrastructure and, safety systems should be put in place and should be upheld no matter how much they cost. Because this disaster has already cost $200 billion in damages. And that was not going to be the amount of money that it would have taken to prevent it, even if that money was going to be like $2 billion. Like, it's ridiculous.
Maybe in 4 years it'll happen.
Listen, Denmark is our priority. All right.
It's going to take a while to build up.
Denmark's our priority. Denmark and Canada. So, hey, Ramon, get ready. You're going to be the 51st state. And we're taking away our health care because that's socialist. We don't play that shit in America. You're going to go back to paying for health care like a good old American. All right? Get ready. America, baby. We're going to bring you democracy. We're going to go to Canada and we're going to bring the democracy that you're missing. All right?
We gonna bring you democracy even if it comes with even if we have to chain you down and make you.
All right, you're gonna love democracy, and we're bringing it to you. All right,
Democracy with a free set of chains.
All right, we're gonna free you from the acts of socialism. You will be paying high premiums for medical coverage, and you're gonna
Because everyone is their own island. Bootstraps. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
That's right. So we're going to Canada, then we're going to Denmark. We're taking it all. Bringing democracy. This is unbelievable. I can't believe this shit's happening. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. This can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm starting to
shit's
get
happening.
depressed.
I just can't. This can't be real, bro. This can't be real life. All right. I thought it was just about bacon and eggs. Apparently, it's about Denmark and Canada. Like, what the fuck? Maybe you're going to take Canadian bacon? Is Canadian bacon cheaper than American bacon? I don't know.
Hey, listen, Ramon, go talk to your government and tell them to surrender. This planet is burning. You guys have to take one for the team. Okay? You surrender real quick.
Canadian bacon.
You surrender real quick, and I will get you fixing the planet. Okay?
Oh man, we're gonna take all the bacon and the Canadian whiskey. We're taking it all.
Just leave the maple syrup, please. Just leave the
Hey,
maple syrup.
everyone in the chat, everyone in the chat. If we sacrifice Canada, okay, to US's imperialism, and we get you fixed climate change and every other problem, is that
Canada's
not
done.
worth the trade?
Man,
Is that not worth the trade?
That's
messed
fucked
up.
up. That's fucked
You got
up.
me
Canada,
messed
the
up.
whole world voted. Yep, keep Canada. UN made a resolution. Canada. Yo, that's messed up.
Listen. Is that not worth the trade? They're basically the same country anyway. You guys won't even tell the difference. You know?
Man.
I'll sacrifice you.
Man.
Easy. Easy.
You gotta take
You
one
know?
you gotta take one for the team, Canada.
You know how many Australians
Seattle,
come over here?
Calgary, they look the
every
same.
year?
They look the same. They even
We got
sound
a whole
the same.
lot of Australians over here.
I mean, New York, Toronto, same shit.
Yeah, it's all the same shit.
Well, that's why the rest of Canada doesn't particularly care for Toronto. They're like,
I
it's just
know,
another
that's
American
true.
city.
That's true.
There you go. There you go.
Oh man, that's messed up. Oh man, Canada's gonna have to be the sacrificial lamb for the rest of
So
the world.
we need to vote. We need to vote on this. You know, like the United Nations, we all get to vote whether or not you get to annex Canada.
Yeah.
And if we vote yes, it's peace. But then we have like other things like no more offshore drilling. You know, no more carbon emissions wastefully, no more toxic fumes. Even you guys will take it. Come on, you know.
Man.
And if you don't like it, come back to Australia.
I just realized, you know who you guys are trying to make me into? You know who you guys are trying to make me into? You trying to make me into Mikey Barra.
Oh shit!
Like I was there, I left, and then you come back up here, and now I got to go somewhere else.
Exactly. Ramon, come to Australia. Come to Australia. It's like the same thing. You won't even notice the difference. It's just you're already used to Celsius. You know, you're good. You won't even know you're somewhere else. You know.
Yeah, but I'll be living there knowing that you guys sacrificed me.
No, the only thing, everything's backwards. You're gonna have some hot December and cold Junes.
Oh, that would be weird.
It'll be backwards.
It's okay, man. Hey, it's not weird. It's the southern hemisphere. Okay, that's what it is.
It's weird.
Okay?
It's weird. It's not weird. It's called geography. It's not called weird. It's called geography.
Exactly.
It's weird geography.
It's physics.
It's weird.
It's physics. You know.
See, it's weird.
And then I want to spin the other way in the drain.
See, this is why I say it's weird. It just doesn't make sense. It don't match. In December, he's gonna say, "Man, it's 28 degrees. It's hot." That shit don't sound right. December, 28 degrees is cold.
I've been here
in the southern hemisphere. You need to come. You need to come hang out in the south.
In December doesn't sound hot.
Dude, I've been here 14 years, and I'm still barely adjusting to the fact that Thanksgiving is in October.
Wait, when is it supposed to be?
November.
Well, in the States, it's in November.
November. We are thankful in November.
all of your, what is it, indigenous population murdering ceremonies, we don't have those here. You know.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
A good old genocide celebration.
We don't actually
murder these people.
We don't actually make the murder of indigenous population as a holiday.
A holiday. Like you guys are the worst.
We don't really do
yeah.
that. We don't really do that.
You know?
We don't really kind of do that here in
Australia. Yeah. No. In Australia, we actually tried to change the date because we're kind of embarrassed about it, you know. But you guys are like, nah, get rid of turkey. And the best thing is you pardon a turkey. That's fucked up. Like that is just like, there's one turkey getting pardoned.
Oh yeah.
That must be so messed up. Or when they make like packaging and they have like the turkey or the chicken is smiling. I'm like, it's not smiling, dude. You're about to kill it. Stop trying to make it look all cute.
Oh man. You know, it's compassionate. You know, it's what's it called when you kill animals, but compassionately. There's a term for that. I forgot the term.
Halal.
No, not halal.
Well,
it's not religious. It's not a religious term.
Well, actually, halal is meant to be like compassionate killing of animals too.
Yeah.
But it's tied to it. It's religious.
I forgot the name. The name. Maybe the chat knows. Not mercy killing. It's not that don't sound compassionate at all. Mercy is not mercy killing. It's oh my god, I forgot the term.
I think I know what you're talking about though.
Oh my god. See now I ain't gonna be able to sleep at night if I don't. Oh my god, what is it? Let's see. When you kill animal but compassionately.
Well, I'm vegan, so I'll be able to sleep just fine.
Google's gonna come back like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, like those two things should not go together.
Is it What is it called when you kill an animal with respect? I guess maybe.
Ramon is sorry, Podorok is like listen, Google, how do I murder animals but gently? And Google is just like reports to FBI. Just
dialing 911 right now.
forwarding this to the authorities.
Fuck. What's the term? This gotta know. The chat's gotta know. Humane. There you go. Humane.
Humane.
Wait, this whole time you couldn't think of the word humane?
Humane. That's humane. And what's funny is like it's not even it's for the animal, but we use the word humane. But it's humane killing.
Well, I think we also use it for actual people, like humane.
But it's
we don't always tie killing to it, But I like the way the American is like, how do I? Isn't humane killing kind of like, like an oxymoron? Because it's humane is supposed to be like gentle and caring and everything, and you have murder. They're just like, next to it.
They cradle his head before
it's all about intent, right? You could just like just like chop it up like Jason in Friday 13th, or you could do like a nice little simple slit and let it bleed out gently. See, humane killing.
Is that it? I bet you the chicken that dies, or the cow that dies, or the horse that dies are like, I'm bleeding out gently. This is such a nice experience.
You clearly haven't
seen all warm and fuzzy.
You clearly haven't seen a Puerto Rican grandma snap a chicken's neck. Man, when I saw my grandma grab that chicken by the throat and she went like this, crack. I was like, oh shit. Like, yo. I'm like, he's like, what the fuck? I'm like, we got dinner tonight. I'm like, I don't want to eat that shit. Like,
oh man.
Fuck. The shit still has the feathers. The fuck? Like, oh man, that shit was shocking, bro. Like, oh, bro.
I saw a chicken with one with his head cut off. You ever seen that?
Oh man.
Yeah. That's why you crack the neck.
That's messy. That is messy.
That's why you crack the neck.
Because it runs around.
Okay, all right. Oh man, all right.
But that's why you crack the neck. When she cracked that neck, boy.
Ramon, I can describe it more.
That thing was
no, I don't need you to do that. I appreciate it, but
when you chop off the neck, the body still runs around.
God damn. Okay.
But he's a vegan, man. He's a vegan.
We all have this knowledge. We all have this knowledge. We don't need I know 5 + 5 = 10. I don't need you to tell me that either.
But
we can just move this along. Or I'm just gonna keep talking anyway, talk over you because I don't want to hear
the nerves that goes down.
I don't need to hear none of that. Just keep talking about something else. You know,
Grandma looked like Jason Bourne
I respect
at that moment.
your choice.
I was like, "Oh shit, Grandma! I thought you had arthritis."
Holy God!
And you heard it too. Like you can feel it in your own back as it's happening. You're like,
what you're doing is evil.
It feels like it's happening to you. Oh shit. Like,
Ramon, mute him. Like, don't listen to this shit.
I need to do that.
Shit, well, you gotta do shit. Yeah, you think that's bad? I remember the first time my dad made a roast pork in the ground.
I'm just gonna turn the sound down on my phone.
I was 8 years old, and I had to cut the eyeballs out of the pig at 8. What the fuck? You're like, what? Fucking Dexter ass family.
Hey,
what the hell's going on here?
Ramon, I'm not going to be like him, okay? The only animals that I murdered extensively were prawns, okay? So what you got to do...
Prawns.
Okay, yes, shrimp. They're very large shrimp.
Oh,
they're large
shrimp. It's a type of shrimp? Okay.
They're big. They're
wait, what do you mean they're
really
type
big
of shrimp? You don't know what prawns are?
No, I don't know. I don't eat seafood.
Yes, also, I agree. But my mom made me clean the prawns. That type of
shrimp. And I'm aware of how to clean prawns as well, so we can keep this moving.
Listen, you wake up their heads and you literally pull it away from the body.
I don't know why we're going over stuff that we already know. We have this knowledge.
I'd rather get my ass whooped. If my parents try to make me clean fish, I'd be like, I'll just take the belt. just take out the belt. You're not winning this. I'll take the belt. Like, you not making me touch fish. That's not happening. I will. I'll get the belt. I'll be like, I'll bring it for you. I'll be like, you ain't threatening me. I am not touching that. You want to punish me? Make me clean fish or be around fish. It's,
Oh no, man! My mom would make me go outside and get the switch, and it was like
I'll get
she would like summon a spirit bomb like Goku before she would bring it around. Man. It was just-
You try to make me clean prawns? I'll be like, hold on a minute. I'll just walk
she
in the
was
bedroom,
she
grab
was
the
like
ball. I'll be like,
freaking
I'll be
Django
like, here
whenever
you
I.
go. I'll roll up my pants, keep my leg exposed. Here you go. Well, have fun.
Man, my mom would have
I'm
me
not doing
flopping around like a bass out of water. I
I'm
don't
like,
know, man. I don't know if
I ain't doing it. Like, I
flopping
ain't
around like
touching
a
that.
damn fish.
I ain't touching that. I'll be like a secret agent. You're not gonna get the secret out of me. That shit ain't happening. Like, nope. Pull my fingernails if you have to. It ain't happening. like,
I think I'd rather that than freaking lightning belt.
So can I tell you my fish cleaning story?
No.
I'm on 6 years old.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
My
turn
mom
the
is
sound
cleaning
down,
fish.
man. I'll just
Okay,
turn
but
the
here's the
sound down.
thing. Here's the thing. Yeah.
You were 6?
You will get it from the sea, right? Like you will go to the seaside market, and then they'll give you a container with water in it, and you put the fish inside so they will stay alive until you get home. Now, when you get home, you will throw them out of the water, and they will asphyxiate and suffocate to death. And then now you will clean them. So my mom is cleaning the fish and everything, and I'm like, Mom, I'd like to help you. And she's like, be careful with the knife, son. And I'm like, yeah. So I go and I pick up one of these fish that is already dead, and I pick up the biggest, baddest looking motherfucker that I can find, right? And then I put my knife through this guy's, underbelly, throat, whatever, right? And it comes back alive and starts flapping in my hands. The way my soul left my body is crazy.
Who the fuck
Damn.
eats this?
That's nasty.
This shit is
I
bugs,
can't mess
bro.
with
These are
fish,
bugs. These
Wait,
are
what'd you do?
bugs, bro.
What'd you
These
do?
are
Dude.
bugs. This is a
Oh, you
problem.
look at prawns?
This is bugs. It's a fucking bug.
Well, yeah, crustaceans are just
God.
bugs of the sea, dude. Like
Oh,
lobsters,
my
all of them. They're
God.
basically bugs.
Oh my god, I can't do it. Oh, this shit.
Man, the
Oh.
lab.
Yeah, you see the head part? You take all of that
this is
out.
the head?
You twist it off like Coke. You twist it off like a cup of Coke. You throw that away, and then it's got all the insides. And then you have to go and you have to remove the shell, right? And you have to remove the shit inside, which by the way stinks even more. And then yeah, that's what you do. That's what you eat. But you only eat the body part if that makes you feel better. Okay, look, do an image search for cooked prawns. It's not as bad as this looks. I want to say I also do not like prawns.
Are we supposed to be talking about gaming or something, man?
No,
Like,
we finished, bro. This is what it is. This is the whole podcast now. Seafood, culinary, and how to murder your food is what we're going to do. New topic. Hey, but listen. Ramon, you know how you're vegan.
Is this it right here?
I want you to know that trees have feelings too, Ramon, and you pull them out of the ground.
Is that
and you
it?
cook them.
yeah, I'm very aware
if
of
you
that,
put it on
and that's
screen.
also why when I say grace,
Is this cooked
I
prawns right here?
I thank every plant that involuntarily gave its life so that I could have sustenance.
It still suffered.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but I
lot.
also don't have a choice. I have to eat, so I say thank you. I have to
Still
eat, so
suffered.
I still say thank you.
I want you to know you're sharing this guilt.
Let me see. Oh man.
Everything is
Yeah, there you go.
I don't
There you go.
deny
See,
that, but
that's the part
still,
that you eat. Doesn't look that bad, does it?
Oh man, I guess, man. I mean,
There you go. See, you can barely see it in the salad.
you know,
Anybody playing Monster Hunter Wild?
I'm just.
Nah.
Oh man.
Yeah, how is a vegan playing Monster Hunter Wild? It's not just like Peter will be mad at you for killing all of these majestic animals.
What?
Well, actually, the monsters come marauding, and they like just they pretty much will overrun and kill you if you don't defend yourself. So
You see.
that's
Really, they come in your village. I feel like you go track them down. It is called Monster Hunter.
I need to reset the mood, bro. Y'all put me in a bad mood, so
The bones putting in a bad mood.
I got some. You know,
When
I
he
got
was
some.
talking about headless
I got some-
chickens and chickens
I got-
being
I-
snapped, he was
right here.
great.
I
Now
do
he
hate it
looked-
when
he
games
looked
make
at
me hunt, when
seafood.
games
Right.
force me to hunt for resources.
Right
though, I
now.
hate that.
Got some nice roast pork right here, some Spanish rice, aguacate, avocado. Oof, I feel better now.
I just made a vegan stroganoff while I was talking to you guys. It's actually pretty good.
What
I put it
on
over the
earth is
rice.
stroganoff?
What the hell is that?
Well, it's like a creamy roux Russian style
What is
dish.
a roux? Why are you using words that need explanations
Roux's
after you
like,
just tried to explain?
You know, you make a roux for like mac and cheese.
What the fuck is?
Oh no, we're not doing that in Australia, bro. I know, nah, man.
Oh,
this is beautiful.
Hell nah.
This is
Listen,
I've
beautiful.
never met a
y'all-
black person
y'all-
that didn't know
listen,
what mac
y'all-
and cheese
Y'all
was.
banned for making mac and cheese. Yeah, that's it.
First of all, we don't make mac and cheese, and also I
But
want you
now,
to know that mac
I'm
and cheese
glad
is
to hear it.
disgusting.
I'm glad
It's
to hear it.
disgusting.
No,
It's
it's not.
disgusting.
Big mac and
It's
cheese.
awful. It's awful. It's
Dude, I don't know
awful.
what mac and cheese
cheese
you
is
looking
like
at.
so basic.
I don't know what.
It's
I
like
don't know what mac and
such
cheese
trailer
you eat.
trash food.
Listen,
It's so bad.
we're
You
not
have
eating
absolutely
we're
no
not-
idea what
we
you're
are not
talking
gonna-
about right
We're
now.
not eating
Says the
Kraft mac
PC
and cheese.
user.
This guy puts Velveeta.
Yeah,
We're
the
not talking
PC
about
user
that.
that's getting a better experience than you.
Man, shame on you, boy. A good big mac and cheese. Ooh,
Nah, mac and cheese is awful.
ooh,
Awful.
that's delicious,
Awful.
man.
I don't know what kind of
Awful.
Kraft mac and cheese
Can
you've
I
been
can I just say
exposed to.
can I just say that
Look at this. Look at this.
you know, France has like the croissant as a national food. English has like, I don't know, the tea that they stole from China and India, whatever. You guys have mac and cheese. Like culinary wise, you're not contributing much to the palate of the world.
Look at this. Oh my God.
Australia has the Barbie. We literally have the Barbie. It's like we do things better. You guys have mac and cheese.
What the
That's
fuck is the
awful.
Bobby? What the hell is that?
The Barbie is, if you don't know what a Barbie is, don't worry about it. Like you just haven't
What the
had
hell
it yet.
is it?
Y'all eat
It's barbecue.
No, get
no,
out of here.
Our national pride.
When we think
It's
of
what we
barbecue, we think
do.
of Australia. Ain't nobody say that shit.
We have public barbecues that you can just go up to and turn on for free.
Oh, like the
That's how much we care about the Barbie.
Okay, shrimp
It's
on the
what we
Barbie.
do.
Like that. Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at this disgusting
I remember
nonsense
the
you just put
movie.
on screen.
Delicious, bro. This is
Mac
heaven.
and cheese.
Heaven's in a school right there on Fork. This is the closest thing to
That
God
that
you'll
looks
get.
like diabetes and what's happening to the planet right now.
That shit is a heart.
It just looks like gunk. That looks like gunk.
Ooh, it's just like, ooh, it's glue for the soul.
Gunk.
It's glue for the soul.
Glue for the soul.
God. Oh, you eat
I think it
that?
looks like glue.
It's just it keeps you together, bro. Keeps
Hey,
you
I will say there's there's some Australian shops here in Vancouver that make those pot pies. Man, those things are good.
What Popeye?
So good.
Mince meat or some shit?
Well, it's the Australian ones. Like I grew up eating like the chicken pot pies and stuff like that, right? But Australian
has a
really good ones.
carbonara and pasta.
I'ma type
Wonderful
in-
shit.
Australian cuisine.
You know,
Oh, it's funny.
Thailand has their fucking pad thai, amazing shit. Like Vietnam has the pho, amazing shit. You know,
So I type
like,
in Australian cuisine.
France has a croissant.
That Popeye comes on.
Mexico has a taco, amazing shit. Like so
Now,
many foods in the world.
If you
The United States,
describe a
mac and
Mexican
cheese.
taco with a hard shell, I'm gonna fly over there and fight you.
But what?
If I what?
I said, if you're thinking of a hard shell taco when you say
soft
Mexican
shell,
taco,
obviously.
okay, I was getting ready to say 'cause
Jesus
we about to
Christ,
fight.
thank you.
It's
You
a
got
hard
to
shell
stop
taco.
that.
My man
Obviously.
eating a Taco Bell. He's talking about Taco Bell.
But dude, you would be surprised. Some people be talking about tacos and they be thinking hard shells, and I'm like, dude, get out of my face right now.
Dude, it's awful. Yeah, Australia has the meat pie, you know, which is also another one that they export.
So I
you know,
type American cuisine. Let's see what comes up.
It's just a mix of everybody who
Australian
came from
cuisine.
somewhere else.
Yeah, meat pie.
Yeah, this is terrible. This is a terrible list. I'm glad I'm with a Puerto Rican background.
What?
This is
Please,
a terrible list.
please. They don't have enough
They got Martha
burgers
Stewart.
and beautiful Barbie
They
up
got
there.
Martha Stewart.
Put it over there, Australian Barbie. You know, that is what we mean.
So, E, do you do you guys eat like greens and stuff as well?
What do you think we don't have plants? Of course we eat
No,
greens.
no greens. Green. Okay. I'm using black American terms. Like mustard, collard, and turnip greens.
Mustard, colored. I don't really think we use a lot of mustard in our cuisine.
No,
And if anything else that you
not
mentioned.
mustard, not mustard. The actual man, we're gonna have to pull your black card, bro. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
You're gonna have to pull your
What
black
the fuck
card.
are you guys talking about? What do you use words on the words that you mean to say?
No, P-Rock, it is. This is the second time I've encountered
We have
this.
to clarify. We have to revalidate your blackness.
We used to live across
your
the street.
blackness. We're gonna have to.
No, we used to live across the street from an African guy who didn't know what greens were.
French's mustard. We're not talking about French's mustard, the actual condiment. We're talking about the green, the actual vegetable mustard. The type of
you gotta Google them to know what I'm talking about.
Say the thing that you meant to say.
Let me find out more blacker than you, bro. Oh man.
Hey, listen. Mustard. The only mustard that is food is the mustard de Dijon. Okay, that's the only thing.
That man said Dijon mustard in a fancy way.
Oh my God. Not only
my man
green,
said, can you
oh
pass
my
the great
God,
coupon?
green. Not only are greens absolutely freaking tender and delicious, but they're some of the most healthiest things you can put in your body.
He said mustard de Dijon.
Mustard de Dijon.
He churched that shit up real nice.
Hey, listen. C'est la moutarde de Dijon. Qu'est-ce que tu veux?
Moutarde de Dijon. Yo, he said, can you pass the great coupon?
I don't know why you guys. What the fuck is a colored green?
Oh my God!
Oh my God! He said colored.
Is in pain right now.
Oh, listen, we're gonna.
Is that like when you're racist to like a green plant?
I don't
like
know, man.
It's a colored green. Don't have that. Don't have that. It's a colored green. This is for colored people. It's a colored green.
No, collard. CALARD.
Collard.
You mean COLLARD?
Yeah, collard. Collard green. Yeah.
Why is it called colored? Does it have like a collar on? Like what are you?
Man.
What is it supposed to be? Like what's the actual name of the plant?
You're trolling me though, right?
Hand over the black card. We're gonna have to.
Nah. What do you hand over the black card? You don't define blackness. I belong from Africa. The fuck?
He said, "I'm from Africa." Then you need to go back because Australia fucked you up. You need to go back.
Nah, you're like kidding me.
Get your dashiki and get your dashiki and go back.
Listen.
Yo, Umar, Dr. Umar's watching you, bro. Yo.
You guys need to name names properly.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. I need you to go like on like whether it's Instagram or YouTube or whatever. I need you to type in collard, mustard, and turnip greens and see them cooked. Shit. They're absolutely freaking delicious. They're tender and they're some of the most healthiest things you can put in your body.
Oh shit.
You guys need to really like use your words for what it is that you.
No, right now.
Oh my God!
Right now, you got Dr. Umar. You got Dr. Umar looking at the podcast like this right now.
Listen, I'm looking at mustard greens. This is more like bok choy than anything.
He's looking at the podcast right now.
It's bok choy. Oh my God!
Oh
listen,
man. Oh man, Dr. Umar's right now. He's literally looking at my live stream like. he like. Oh man.
Terrible.
Oh shit.
Terrible.
Oh man.
Oh man. This is. Oh man. We're gonna have to. He says you can't pull my black card from Africa. That's where it started. You need to go back. You need like a battery recharge. Like every few years, you need to recharge the batteries.
Listen, I'm gonna give you the names of real vegetables that real people have in their house because I don't know why.
How you gonna talk about real people?
Poor life you're living. You're vegan. You barely count. Okay.
Listen, you got YouTube Premium. Use that shit to look up collard greens and shit.
Thank you.
Type in soul food.
Hey, listen.
Premium,
lettuce,
soul food.
celery, broccoli, cauliflower,
Lettuce barely even has any nutritional value.
Carrots.
Man, you got
Broccoli is mostly air.
And listen, I get my nutritional value from my meats. Okay, the greens are just there to decor my plate.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
you know.
I get my nutritional value from my meat.
Beetroot, you know, artichokes,
You know what yams
scallions,
are? You know what
celeries,
yams? You know what
zucchinis.
yams? You know what yams are?
What are yams?
Man.
Tomatoes, cauliflower. Can you talk about things that exist?
Yams are. Oh shit. Oh man. He's like
Potatoes, like.
Oh.
Oh man, my man out here sounding like a hobbit. Potatoes. Oh man. Oh man.
Give me real things.
That's it. We gotta get him a trip to America.
Spinach.
We're going to North Carolina. We're going to South, boy. We're gonna get you cultured.
Oh, man.
Cabbage. These are all things I
He said
recognize.
cabbage.
Why do you have things that I don't know?
Cabbage. He said
What the fuck are
cabbage.
yams?
You did not say cabbage.
He said cabbage.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Cabbage.
man.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Did I say cabbage or
Yeah.
what was I supposed to say?
Dunking on greens and then have the nerve to utter the
Say
word cabbage.
Oh man. We gotta get you to South.
Wait,
Listen,
what's wrong with cabbage?
We gotta plan like a 60 frames.
Compared
on
to
that shit.
greens?
We gotta plan a 60
Wait, what's
frames
wrong
on
with
that
cabbage?
shit.
What's the issue with cabbage? You don't like cabbage?
We're gonna go to
There's
the
nothing
South.
wrong with cabbage, but you dunking on greens and then you bring up cabbage. That's like
Wait,
that's like
is
dunking
cabbage
on
like
a
a color
Ferrari
green?
and then
Does it
bringing
not
up
deserve to be
Toyota
green?
Cristal.
Oh man, we gotta do a group together in the South. You know what I'm saying? Get you some soul food. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we don't even have to go to the South. I got relatives who make greens in California. Well, I mean it's all burnt down right
I
now.
don't want any of the
Shit,
colored
man,
greens.
Too soon, bro. Too
I don't want any of the colored greens. Okay, I don't want these racist ass vegetable products that you guys have.
Racist vegetable products.
Oh, yams are sweet potatoes. See, thank you for saying what the fucking thing is. What the fuck is? Why you say don't do that? Sweet
Potatoes and
potatoes.
yams are very similar, but they are two different things.
He googled yams. He's
Wait,
like,
wait, wait. Are yams sweet potatoes or not?
Oh, it's made.
They're in the
from sweet
same
potatoes.
family. They're in the same family. But
Same
they're
fact.
just
Why don't you
slightly
just say
different.
what the fuck it is? You guys are using all of these colored fucking racist ass terms for regular ass vegetables.
Yo, he said we using colonized terms. Stop it.
Exactly. God damn. You know what the indigenous people call yams? Sweet potatoes. That's what they call them. Before your institutionalized racism killed all of them. Fucking yams. Like I'm supposed to know what it is.
He said. He said the rest of the indigenous.
Oh, you know what? I would actually accept an offshoot of potatoes. Just be like, oh, they're like another cousin of potatoes. Then I'll be like, yeah, okay, cool. Like white or red or blue or black or whatever the fuck. But it's like, you guys are like, oh, what are yams? Oh, Emmanuel, you don't know yams.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh,
racist ass terms.
He said, yo, oh, I'm done. Oh my god. Oh, man. Yo, he said, yams is a racist ass term. Oh, this shit. Yo, yo, this is hilarious. Who would have thought food would have been the lit topic? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fun. Oh, because I said my grandma snapped the chicken. Oh shit.
Oh, man.
All right, man. We're gonna do our outros, man. I'm glad the chat enjoyed it. Oh shit. Anyway, Extreme Man, let them know what we can do. We can find you. Yeah. And, hey, I finally, I caught you up to your thing, but your video on the woke, that was deep. I was like, yo, it was great.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Great content.
Thank you. Thank you. If you want to see great videos, you can go to my channel. And I promise, if I ever bring up food, I will use actual names, way closer to scientific names, not these topical, like fucking regional ass from the 52nd state or whatever. And I do hope you get invaded now, Ramon. Okay?
Why would you hope I get invaded when greens are from the US?
You know what? You're not. You should get invaded. Because that way you can't pretend to not be the same people as him. Okay? At least you're way proud.
I can't even get proper greens up here, so I don't even know.
You know what we'll do? You know what we'll do? We'll trade you for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico gets independence. You guys, you lose yours. That's what we'll do.
Puerto Ricans eat greens too.
I have no issue with greens. I just don't want that to be called collard greens. What the hell?
We got yuca.
What's wrong with the work? What's wrong with collard greens?
Collard. It's racist. It has a
not
history.
colored.
It's not
It's colored. Like a
It
color.
sounds the same. It sounds the same. It's racist.
It's like ever since
sounds
I
the
can
same.
remember,
It's
I've
like
been
when you say
popping my
Malbon,
collar.
it's racist.
Popping my collar.
You're not respecting my culture.
Puerto Rico, we got yuca.
Oh,
We roots in Puerto Rico.
You know that this reminds me of the time that I told my friend about confectionery, and she was like, "Where's the chocolate?" I'm like, "Oh, in the confectionery aisle." And she's like, "What the fuck's confectionery?" And I'm like, "Well, it's a grouping of confectionery. Like, you just go to a confectionery aisle and you get chocolate from the confectionery aisle. That's what it is."
Confectionery aisle? What does that mean?
You don't know what confectionery means?
Like
Anything, anything manufactured and sweet, basically. All the chocolates, lollipops, gums, all of that. That's all called confectionery.
The candy aisle?
That's the proper word. No, confectionery, because it's not just candy. There's candy in the confectionery aisle, but there's other things besides candy. That's what's the confectionery aisle, not the candy aisle. You gotta use proper English. That's what I'm saying. Upgrade your vocabulary.
Listen. Y'all trying to make yourselves sound important. Listen, y'all in a no man's land. All right, there's nothing you can't do nothing to change that. Don't try to church this shit up. Confectionery aisle. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Where's the goddamn Hershey bar? That's it.
we gotta
First of all, Hershey's
speak
is
the proper
terrible
colonizer's
chocolate.
language.
Sweets.
First of all, Hershey's is disgusting. Don't have Hershey's, please. 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 Hershey's is the YouTube ads of chocolate. It's so bad.
But it's delicious.
Do better. What?
No.
You don't get an excuse. You've been in Europe. You left.
But it's still.
You left. You should know how bad it is.
Listen, American chalk is sweeter. You know what I'm saying? They put dumps.
But it's worse.
Sugar, and then
it's worse quality.
Listen, you put a campfire, graham cracker, and marshmallow. Oh my god, you don't know what you're missing.
I don't know what a graham cracker is, but you can't have Hershey's.
You don't know what a graham cracker is?
Graham cracker? What's a graham cracker?
Shut the fuck up! This dude's trolling.
No.
You are trolling. Shut up.
What's a graham cracker?
You trolling. No, you trolling.
Is it Hershey's?
No, only this dude's trolling. There ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way. You don't know what a graham cracker is.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Oh my god.
Why would you think I would know what you know?
It's a graham cracker.
You don't know what confectionery means. Like, what do you want me to say?
But that's like it sounds like an operation in a hospital. That shit sounds like a disease. All I said was a graham cracker. And that's
Graham. I wouldn't even know. Is it like gram, like GRAM, like the unit of measurement?
Right here, look. It's a graham cracker.
Okay, yeah. Hold on. I'm waiting for the screen trip here.
And then like you make s'mores out of this.
Where is the screen? Am I not live? Yeah, let me.
Okay.
Oh, well, this.
Yeah, it's a graham
Why?
cracker. Now you'll see.
Why would you do that?
Look, you'll see. To make s'mores.
Yeah, okay, I see it, but why?
It's delicious.
It's good.
That doesn't look good.
That shit, boy.
That just looks like you ruined the marshmallow.
Oh man. That shit is delicious.
No, I highly recommend you try it. I mean, it's not something you'd want to eat often, or you end up with diabetes. But it's delicious.
I mean, listen. First of all, I have no issues with diabetes, but that doesn't look like the way to get it. Like, I'm sorry, that looks awful.
This is delicious.
No, too much of that will get you diabetes.
Look at that. You toast the marshmallow.
That looks terrible.
You toast the marshmallow.
That looks like you ruined a perfectly good marshmallow.
No, you toast it. It melts right on top of the chocolate. Look at that.
Is it made with Hershey's?
Yeah.
Well, you can make it with any kind of
chocolate. You can make
chocolate.
it with any chocolate. Any chocolate of your
Thank
choosing.
God, because you can't have it with Hershey's at least.
Look at that. Oh my God, that thing is delicious. A graham cracker, marshmallows, Hershey's. Ooh.
This looks so American, by the way. Combining foods that are already bad for you into like a supersized worse version. This it's kind of what
you're 100% right there. There's a thing in the South. It's the most disgusting thing you'll ever see. If you want to Google it, it's called.
Let me hear this other word. You know,
it's
from
called,
the colonizers.
It's called
Go ahead. What's it called?
Fortunately, I'm blessed enough to have never tried it. It's called a turducken. It's basically they deep fry a duck inside of a turkey.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a duck inside of a turkey, deep fried. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, and people in the South love it.
That's wild.
Now, do they feed the duck inside the turkey while they're both alive?
Yes. No. Oh my God, why would you ask?
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Why'd you say yes?
Yes.
Well, because I was saying yes, because I wasn't expecting that last part for you to go
He's
morbid.
alive. Like, he wasn't expecting the morbid part. He's like, wait, no. Or turdunk.
I don't know what you heathens do. You just win the perfectly good marshmallow.
Oh, so this is what he's talking about. I never heard of that. This is a new one.
I wish.
Hey, listen, thank you for those trainings trying to like get me to understand these things. Like the salada biscuits, that makes a lot more sense. That's disgusting. That's fucking awful. That's worse than Hershey's. That's worse than Hershey's. That's awful.
Yeah, it is awful.
He said that's
that's wrong.
I don't even know what's happening there.
I think the proper term is abomination.
I don't know what the fuck.
That is messed up. That is literally deviant behavior.
Oh my god.
But anyways, the French are worse because they have foie gras. If you know what
don't
foie
even.
gras
Oh, no,
is,
please don't.
it's
Please don't.
awful.
I don't want to hear.
What's
Oh
it
no,
called?
please don't. Please don't.
Foie
Please
gras?
don't. Please don't.
FOIE GRAS. 2 words.
I'm glad I can't see the screen.
FOIE GRAS.
Wait, say it again. FOIE.
Yep, space GRAS.
AS.
Foie gras. It's the worst thing in the world.
It's straight up demonic. Like it's just evil.
It's demonic. It's actually satanic. I think it's literally where evil is born.
What is it?
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's evil.
This?
It's evil.
So okay, here it is. It's liver, but then the way in which they make it is awful. And Ramon, just mute me for like the next 5 minutes while I explain how foie gras is made. Just you don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I know about it because I worked in a restaurant, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah. Just mute me for like 2 minutes, I swear. Okay, Podorok, pay attention.
All right.
So it's liver, yeah? And it comes from like ducks, okay? And the way that they do it is that they want the liver to be enlarged. But ducks do not naturally eat enough in order for that to happen. Yeah. So they pry the duck's mouth open with a device and then leave it open. And then they force feed it grain for like hours on end every day, multiple times, in order to get them to have this enlarged liver, which, by the way, kills them because the body isn't designed for that. But apparently it tastes more beautiful. Don't put it on screen.
That is not humane.
That is evil.
I'm trying to match the audio with the image. That's what they're doing.
Okay, but now you're going to have Ramon looking.
Like, literally, that's what you're saying.
You
that's
need,
what's
you
happening.
need to have a trigger warning before you put that up.
Oh, shit. That's messed up. I didn't know they did that to ducks.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
That is not humane.
It is inhumane. I think it should be banned. That's the most...
That is wow.
Because at least the Duncan, the people are dead, or the animals are already dead. So I guess you could have... What'd you say? Humane killing? You could have had it already? But foie gras is like, nah, it's messed up. So anyways, when you guys go to restaurants, please do not order foie gras. Don't do it. It's inhumane shit.
Hey, this is for you, Extreme. It says, African Warrior Extreme. What food do you recommend for Kenya? I plan to visit in September. I know you are not from Kenya. Just thought you might know.
Well, first of all, because I'm not familiar, I'm going to go with like food that is generally good.
You're from Cameroon, right? Cameroon.
Cameroon. You want anything with plantain? Or anything.
That's my language.
Plantain is fried. Is amazing. You want a fish like a mackerel, hopefully roasted or barbecued. That is definitely going to be good. So plantain is fantastic. You want seafood because I think Kenya. Let me check. Exactly where my map is because honestly.
You started out so good with the plantain, and then you fucked it all up.
Isn't that the same place Joe Embiid comes?
The plantains. Have you ever had mackerel?
Joe Embiid, is he from Kenya or Cameroon?
Who
is Joel Embiid from your country?
Who?
Cameroon?
Joel Embiid, basketball player.
He doesn't watch basketball.
I don't watch basketball.
Oh, he don't watch basketball.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now. He's Cameroonian. Yeah.
But also, Kenya is an ocean front country. It's borders the ocean. So you will want to have a lot of seafood, I would think, to be able to have that. By the way, fun fact: did you know that my country, Cameroon, is named after prawns? It comes off of the Spanish word for prawn, because white people would name countries after what they were famous for. we were famous for our coastline having a lot of good prawns. So that's where Cameroon comes from. That was a kick to the nuts when I found out.
I really wish we could go back to the old names, man, because like it's
So
it's
you
like a
adopting a colonized language. Your whole country.
Hey, listen.
We all speaking of colonized.
Hey,
lie.
listen.
I'm sorry, I speak
You
Spanish.
go to Africa. You have things like Côte d'Ivoire, which literally means the Ivory Coast. Guess what it was called that? Benin used to be called the Slave Coast. Did you know? How fun is that?
The what? Who?
Benin used to be called the Slave Coast.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
Shout out to Patrick Allen. He says, about time you guys stop talking about video games. Talk about Cameron and Jim Jones. Oh my God. Oh, this is wild. I don't know how we got here, but this shit is wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Plantains, man, you hit over that one. If Kenya's into plantains, we brothers.
Oh, we love plantain. We really do. You know,
my God.
Right, I'm gonna guess your barrel. You give me Brooklyn vibes.
What's up? Who? Yeah.
Are you from Brooklyn?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I know you get.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Look at
Jamie Brooklyn vibes. I said, okay, you from Brooklyn.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. The home of Biggie and Jay. Spread love is the Brooklyn. Oh, look at these delicious plantains. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. That's love right there.
Woo.
That's love right there.
You see?
Plantains are the best food on this earth.
Listen, I can't give you a black card, but I could give you the Latin card. You could borrow the Latin card for a little bit.
No. I was born with the black card in my DNA. Can never leave. Can never leave.
Oh my God, look at that, boy. Especially this is my shit right here, totones. Oh my God.
Listen, plantain. Sometimes just plantains with mayo. Like when they are like disgustingly soft and sweet. Oh,
you need mayo ketchup.
And you can add chicken to that. You can add chicken. You can add lamb. You can add beef. It's just plantains are like a passepartout. You just say not with anything.
Let me show you something. This is made with plantains too. Let me show you. This is a Puerto Rican cuisine right here. Let me show you.
Do you guys have like a version of it where you get plantain, you boil it, and you mix it with beans?
Let me show you this.
We have a version of it like that, and it is fantastic.
Right, this is made with plantains.
It's great.
It's called mofongo. Oh my God. Right here, you could mix it. You could put shrimp, whatever. But right here, mofongo. Oh my God. With rice.
Yo, that looks legit.
Look at that. Oh my God. Look at this one. Woo. Oh, look at this. Oh my God.
That there looks like something I would try.
I need to go to Puerto Rico. I need to go back to Puerto Rico. I gotta go back.
This is why we need Puerto Rico back. We need Puerto Rico to belong to the world.
This is
America doesn't even want it.
This is mofongo with fried chicken. Oh my God. Oh lordy. Woo! Woo! Oh my God. And this is the version stuffed with meat. So stuffed inside. Oh my God. I gotta stop. I'm getting hungry, boy. Boy, no way, boy. Boy, no way, boy. Totone plato, yeah, leech. He knows about it. Oh my God. Yo,
and if you go to Kenya, you've got to try the fufu because all the foods are international now. So fufu is going to be there. Obviously, fufu is like couscous, it's like a couscous. It's like
I don't even know what that is. You just described something with something I don't know.
Now you know how I felt about your fucking collard greens.
Fufu, it's like a couscous. I don't know what that is either.
Okay. Go and look it up. Look it up. You look up mofongo right now. Go. Okay. You want couscous de manioc? Anyways.
Fufu, F-O-O?
F-U.
F-U.
Yeah.
That's just gonna lead me to a porn site. The fuck?
Just F-U. There you go.
This guy's gonna start. All right, here we go. Fufu. All right. Wait a minute.
You eat it with your hands. Okay, you can't eat it with
That shit don't look right. What? Hold on. What the fuck? Listen, Extreme, you're gonna have to explain this shit. Why does this look like a baby hand? What's going on?
What the fuck? No, that has nothing to do with it. Just
what the
the one there on the left column, the second one.
Hold on. It
like
says
Jesus.
fufu and chicken African delicacy.
That
seems
is
like
a chicken feet or whatever.
I
Like,
see
forget
that
about
looks like
that.
that shit looks like a baby hand.
Well, you're using
Oh,
Brave
shit.
browser, bro.
This
Like,
guy-
bro,
this
go
guy-
ahead
this-
and click on the right one. Click on the right one, please.
This guy's going. Which one you want me to click on?
The second one, left column, the second one, the white ball there.
This one?
That's what the
That
fufu
one?
is.
So glad I can't see all this.
Oh man,
No. Look
at his image, bro.
No,
That
this is
shit look
actually
like,
fine. So there it is.
That shit looks like some Dexter shit right there. That shit look like a
That
baby
looks like
hand.
listen.
Oh,
Listen.
man.
Fufu is like your mofongo just made with cassava or something else. You can also make it with corn. It depends on what it is that you make, but it's basically essentially the same thing. It acts as the base for the sauce and everything, and it will basically behave the way that you eat mofongo.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's really good. So have one of those meals.
Oh, I saw that baby hand shit. I'm like, what the hell we doing here?
And also, it's not tasteless. It just has a very neutral taste. Okay, it's you're meant to enjoy the texture with really spicy food because you combine it with spicy food for it to work well.
Oh, so it's like tofu.
I never had tofu.
No, you never had tofu.
It's funny, it has no flavor, but it's just very neutral.
Flavor. It has it's a
Tofu tastes like whatever you season it in.
Yes, the seasoning defines the tofu.
Okay, well, this is definitely has its own taste and its own texture and everything. But yeah, you gotta have a fufu based meal. So there it is. Yeah.
All right. Lee says bacalao. I can't do bacalao. That's seafood or codfish. Bacalao Spanish for codfish.
If you go to Cameroon or Kenya, because it's close enough, dole. Have dole. It's amazing. You can have it with plantain.
What's dole?
So,
spell it.
Ndole. It's legumes.
Ndole.
Le.
Man, y'all killing me over here.
It's literally vegetarian food, mate. Like, you don't have to add anything else.
Okay. That's better.
There you go. I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
I mean, vegetarian still has.
See, the greens is the ndole. The pawns are optional. And you have it with plantain. See? You see the plantain there? You know, right there?
Yeah.
You can have it boiled or fried. It's great. You know?
Yo, we got the whole chat hungry and shit. We became the food channel and shit. We became the food channel late at night. Everybody's trying to eat now and stuff like that. And
y'all hit the like button, man. We gave y'all some entertainment tonight.
Oh shit, Nate Dogg said, tell him about that yuca. Y'all don't know about that yuca.
Can I just say all of these foods are better than mac and cheese? All of them.
No, stop.
Every single one of them.
Why you gotta take it back to violence again?
Because we gotta admit that American cuisine is kind of lame. All of them.
Oh my god, mac and cheese is fucking delicious.
Nah, bro. Okay, let me put it this way: mofongo versus mac and cheese. Go, choose.
Oh, mofongo. I'm taking.
There you go. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I mean,
mofongo is
there you
a
go.
meal. That's like saying. That's like saying.
Just because one is better doesn't make the other one bad.
Like you gotta say mac and cheese or French
fried plantain by themselves versus mac and cheese.
No, fried plantains.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean say something like French fries or
just because one is better than the other doesn't make the other one bad.
Say Ndola.
Well, there you go.
Say Ndola. Give me that option. Ndola mac and cheese. Ndole. I'm taking mac and cheese.
You can't have it by itself. It's a sauce. It's got to accompany something.
But what I'm saying is mac and cheese is just a side dish to a main meal. So it's like fries, mashed potatoes. It's a side component to everything else. And I'm telling you, baked mac and cheese, that shit brings it's comfort food.
And you just nailed it. Baked mac and cheese.
Baked mac and cheese.
Baked mac and cheese is the best.
Don't bring that boiled shit.
Yeah, that boiled, loose, like saucy. Like not that.
Don't bring that Kraft mac and cheese shit. You know what I'm saying? All right.
And error. Another one. Error.
Listen, we're done. Like, all your weird shit.
We finished. Hey, I gave great recommendations for the person that's going to visit Kenya.
Recommendations. I can't name
plantain.
That's not a recommendation. That's my culture. You can't recommend shit.
Your culture.
I lived in
from us.
You're getting it from you. That shit goes on my own island. That shit goes on my own island. That shit don't.
Bro, we grow so much plantain, we don't know what to do with it.
We don't have money to go
Please.
to Africa to pick up
We
shit.
have
We don't got money for
the
that.
ownership
We
of
barely,
plantain.
listen,
The
we
fuck?
barely, Puerto Rico barely gets the lights on. Let alone go to Africa to pick up food. We don't got money for that. We don't got money for
It
that.
came from in the first place.
Okay,
Us.
we got our own shit.
Be thankful to your ancestors, bro.
Okay, we got our own shit. Okay.
Listen, plantain is so good you couldn't leave it in Africa. I understand.
Okay.
I understand. You couldn't
talking
leave it behind.
Oh man, this guy thinks Puerto Rican stole. We ain't steal shit.
Listen, you inherited. You didn't steal.
Listen,
It's
hold
our
on.
people that gave it to your people.
Oh my god. I think
All
it's
right.
indigenous. All right.
All right. We done went from we are the world to we
now
are
we're
at
fighting.
war.
You know, who, let me see. We gotta look. Where's
Listen, just because you're about to be invaded doesn't mean
Let's
that
see.
all of us are going to suffer the same fate, okay?
Hold on. Let's see. The origins of plantains. I gotta know. I'm gonna look
Oh,
this
now
up.
we're gonna see who gets ownership.
Yeah, origins. Origin. This is the weirdest shit we do of plantains. Or it said origins of plantains. There you go. Origins of plantain. Let's see where. How plantains shaped the Caribbean. Let's see. Plantains are believed to have originated in Southeast Asia, specifically Malaysia and Indonesia. We
Nah.
both taking L, dog.
Nah.
We took an L. We
Nah,
taking L.
that's
we
wrong.
took that L.
That's
Take that
wrong.
L, dog.
Couldn't have it.
Ain't none of us.
Yeah, that's a double L.
Nah.
We took
I
a
don't
bad.
believe
We
it.
should. You know
Fake
what?
news.
We should
Fake news.
We should.
You know what? We share. We can share. We can share. It's Puerto Rican and it's African. Yeah,
we
it's,
gave
yeah,
it
it's
to Malaysia.
Afro-Rican. It's Afro-Rican food.
Afro-Rican.
Yeah, there we go.
See, we come
share.
to terms.
Hey,
It's
I gotta-
We're not
Afro-Rican.
giving it to them. We're not giving it to them. Southeast Asia, fuck them. We're not giving it to them. Afro-Rican. Okay, it's our food. It's our food. We're both proud of that shit.
Afro-Caribbean. It's Afro-Caribbean food. That's
Yeah, we'll give it to the whole Caribbean, Afro-Caribbean food. You know,
Oh,
that's
man.
what it is.
Listen, China.
It happened at the
Asia,
same time.
Stick with your fried rice. We'll give you that, but you ain't taking
Exactly.
our plantains.
You're not
from
taking
us.
plantain from us. You're not taking plantain from us. Hey, Porter,
take
you
your
know how
plantain.
somehow scientific discoveries
Keep your
happen at the
egg
same
rolls and
time
fried
across
rice.
the world?
You got noodles.
Yeah.
You can't even claim that.
Yeah. You got your own things. You got your own things. You call them Indian spices, but plantains, that's us.
That's how
You know?
people stop playing. Leave us
You know the way
with
Dog Dark was about power on the Xbox Series S? Like, power, that's us. That's plantains. That's
I
plantains.
feel like we're losing something. Like, yo, I never even thought about that. I'm like, wait a minute, Malaysia? Oh, shit.
Yeah,
that shit's hurting
fuck
my
'em.
soul.
Fuck
That shit's
them.
hurting my
Nah.
soul.
Did you put that shit on
man.
screen? People don't know. You didn't put it on
no.
screen, did you? No, there's no evidence.
No,
There's
no
evidence.
evidence.
Don't
I
put
ain't
it on
putting it
screen.
up.
Don't
Never
put it on
happened.
screen. Yeah, Afro-Caribbean food. Okay, it's Afro-Caribbean. We decided we can
That's
share it. We
That's
can share it.
It doesn't matter. We both got it. That's
That
all
good with you,
matters.
bro? That
I'm
good with you?
Hey, truth.
Ah,
I agree.
there we go.
both
Done.
agree.
Done.
Afro-Caribbean
Easy.
food. That's it.
Easy.
Done. We settled. We're good. So with that, thank you so much. We got Just Prince who's stopping by. Hey, my brother, you know you're always welcome to come through. We got Ramon to lay that PC law down. He wasn't gonna let Extreme get away with nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You know, he ain't paid $3,000 for his 480 Super just to have him talk shit about it. And then, you know, and then we got Extreme. You know, the man don't know what yams are. All right. Anyway, this is your only friend is YouTube Street Porter77. Let me read some super chats before we go. Andrew Wilkins for the last super chat. He says, problem with vegan food. Oh, he's about to start a fight now.
Here we go.
The problem with vegan food is most is soy based, which is emaciation estrogen. Makes men feminine and causes thyroids in females.
Okay, so number one, that's not the problem with vegan food. Number one, that's a part of vegan food. Not all vegan food has tofu. That's number one.
This is I won't even Google it. I support the super chat.
Listen,
I don't suffer from estrogen problems, okay, and I eat tofu. Jesus, all this freaking wives' tale shit.
I could sum it up.
Soy food, soy man. My English literature brain understands it.
Listen, what the fuck? Listen. Yo, I can sum it all up in one sentence, right? Vegan is woke.
Yeah, that's why that work-class Canadian country needs to be
It's
inherited.
You need
Yeah,
America.
exactly.
Make,
There you
Oh my
go.
god, here we go with this.
Make meat great again.
There you go. There you go.
Make high cholesterol be great
High
again.
cholesterol.
Vegan
You know what I'm
diet
saying?
should be banned. You should be forced to eat foie gras.
Oh man.
Oh man, this shit is funny.
Oh.
Yo, he said vegans is woke. That shit's DEI, bro. Shut that shit down. Shut that shit down, bro.
DEI meals and get them out of here.
DEI restaurants and shit. Shut that shit down. Oh,
If vegan
man.
was a color, it'd be
Andrew,
purple
you
and
wild,
pink.
bro. My brother Andrew wild, bro. Oh shit. He said the girls' throats start growing if they go vegan. Oh shit.
Oh man.
No, you said thyroid.
Man. Yo.
Thyroid. Wow.
He said, hey, you know how you could tell when a woman's vegan? Her throat's thicker than her ass. Oh shit. Damn, Andrew, man, what we doing here, bro? Oh shit, bro. This dude's wilding out. Yo, we got vegan VR King PS Legion. He says, Andrew, that was
there's a fight.
it. Milk and cheese makes you a feminine dude. Oh my god.
Wow.
Here we go. Oh man.
It's food wars. It's food wars.
My man said he said if you eat milk and cheese, you feminine. Oh man, I eat cereal and cheeseburgers. Oh man.
Man, I mean, I gotta
every day.
admit, when you really break it down, if you're drinking milk, you drinking something from the teat of an animal that didn't make it for you.
Oh man, I'm just saying. Oh man, that's messed up.
I mean, what other species of animal drinks the milk of another animal into adulthood?
What other species of animals has thumbs? All right, we got thumbs, therefore we drink their milk.
Yeah,
right?
but
when they have thumbs, they can drink whatever they want, but they don't. We the ones with the thumb, so we decide.
We're not the only ones that have thumbs, and the apes don't drink milk into adulthood.
Oh shit!
We're the only primates that do that.
Listen.
Because they don't know what Cocoa
Ramon,
Krispies are. I guarantee you give a monkey Cocoa Krispies, he eating that shit. He'd be like, yo, this is the best shit ever. Milk and Cocoa Krispies, Frosted Flakes.
Well, you could also give an ape cocaine and it'll get addicted to it. It don't mean it's good.
But
for
do you know what an ape is not gonna eat? No matter what, mac and cheese. Not gonna eat it. Not gonna eat mac and cheese no matter what. Also, how the fuck are you gonna go
eat that Provence
and
Dijon
pop off about
either.
milk when you like mac and cheese? That's literally just milk with more processing.
Was it what? The what?
Cheese.
The cheese?
He likes
Cheese is
mac and
delicious.
cheese, and he's gonna go off about milk when it's milk with more processing going into it. How the fuck are you gonna go off about milk? You eat it every day.
Oh man, this shit, this is I cannot believe food was the topic that got this podcast the wildest. Oh shit! Now we talking about foods that turn you into women. That shit is wild, bro. This shit is wild. I never heard.
So
none
milk
of this
is woke,
shit
right? Milk is woke.
Oh shit!
We established it.
We got woke food up in the woke. This podcast is wild. So shout out to Mika King. My man said you eat milk and cheese that make you feminine, dude. Like, oh shit! Now I have to go cook a steak. I gotta feel manly right now. I'm gonna cook a T-bone right about now. Eat that shit raw. Anyway, this is the only friends YouTube streets Rock 77. Oh man, see you guys soon. See you guys next week. I'll probably drop another live. Hey, next week I'm gonna talk to the fellas. See, we'll do the podcast a little bit earlier, given the fact that it's around the same time as Final Blade Zero showcasing. Oh shit! Next podcast should have food as a topic. Oh shit! This is wild. This is the wildest podcast on that topic I've ever seen, bro. Oh,
hey, hold on. Before you end up,
cheese and milk now.
Before you end the show, can I send you
vodka and steak? That's it.
Can I send you an ad? Can I send you a 30-second ad?
I'm gonna be on a vodka steak diet. Manny shit.
Yo, P-Rock, before we go. I'm sending you a link, all right? On
all right, what is
the good old tweeters.
Funniest
you're gonna like
ads? All right, hold on. This shit better not be porn, dude. You Australians, y'all got, I know what the fuck happened this week?
Nah.
All right, hold on.
We're very good over here.
Oh, we're very good because I seen some European commercials. I'm like, yo,
boy,
like European boy. They stretch the boundaries with their commercials. All right. Let's see. Okay. 243. All right, ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
One for the road. One for the chat. All right, chat? We're going to see this together. Here we go.
A bottle of milk, thanks.
Low fat, no fat, full cream, high calcium, high protein soy, light skim, omega 3, high calcium with vitamin D and folate or extra dollop.
I just want milk that tastes like real milk.
This tastes like full cream milk and only 2% fat.
Oh, shit.
Paul Smarter white milk.
What the fuck?
Smart choice.
What the fuck? She named like 50 minutes. I just want milk just to be milk, dog. Like, I just need some milk.
Yo, well, my girlfriend at the time, we went through, I don't remember where, but over here in Australia, we have lactose-free milk available everywhere, right?
We have
and she was like, oh, can I have lactose-free milk? And they just looked at her like, the fuck are you on about? Over here, if you go to a coffee shop, you can easily have full cream milk, half cream milk, or light cream milk, or skim milk,
almond milk,
oat milk, almond milk, soy milk, lactose-free milk. All of these milks are available at like every single coffee place.
Yeah.
You go to most places around the world, and they just give you milk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh man,
That's
that
it.
was wild. All right, people. Hope you enjoyed the show. You guys take care. Your only friends, YouTube Street Porter Rock 77. We are out of here. Peace.